Need to Know family, we are back. Another episode of the Need to Know podcast is in the books, but before we get to it, please make sure y'all go check in the description below the Eventbrite. August 13th, we are throwing an event.
Yes,
we want to
sir.
see all of y'all beautiful faces out there. We're going to have live music, hip-hop, R&B, the vibes, throwbacks.
Afro beats.
It's a vibe, okay? It's also 2 hours of open bar, so if you want to drink, we
Well, I
have
mean,
that
for the
option.
VIP only.
But they got to click the link to, like, check that out.
Okay, so
Yeah, click the link. Make sure y'all check that out.
get that shit, guys.
Pull up on us. That is a Saturday. We made it super convenient for y'all. We want y'all to enjoy y'all night. I know a lot of people have to work on a weekday, so we push really hard to make this happen on a Saturday. Again, save the date. August 13th. We want to see all of y'all in the building. That is at the Orchard Room. Go get y'all tickets in the description below.
Please don't forget to subscribe to us on Patreon. We recently just had a meeting just between the two of us. I mean, the millions of us here. Of how we would kind of want to revamp the content over there and kind of get more things going. So definitely subscribe to our Patreon. That is patreon.com/need-to-know-podcast.
Yeah, and it's a ton of content over there. I know a lot of y'all like, yo, we need more. But we put all of the content that we've ever done behind that paywall, and we want to give it to you. So please, like Alex said, make sure y'all check that out. And in addition to being a Patreon member, we are giving away a discount code to the mixer. So the 2 and 2 go together. If you want a discount, if you want to drink with us, if you want to turn up with us, Reggie go be in the building. I know she got a lot of fans. Every time I go out with Reggie, they be like, oh my God, where's Reggie? I be like, yo, but it's me. And it's like, no, it's really hard.
It's less than a month away.
It's really
Grab
her.
your tickets, guys, because it's gonna sell. Our manifest is gonna sell out. So please cop them now.
Yes,
it is.
Make sure y'all do that.
Like, come on.
And before we get into the episode really quick, Devvon, let them know where we record at, my good
Man, we
brother.
at the hmdstudio.com, man. Stop playing with me, boy. You hear this quality? You see this?
Damn, I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? The hmdstudio.com. Stop playing with you. Recording, podcasting, recording.
Podcasting,
All that.
recording,
Spaces, all that.
podcasting.
Facts. And with that being said, we want y'all to enjoy this episode. Again, that is... Wait, actually, I lied.
What's up?
I don't want y'all to enjoy this episode just yet. I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and get all of that good shit
Smash
while
the
y'all
like
listening.
button. It really helps.
Yeah, while y'all listening.
Stop
If y'all
playing.
really want to show support,
Right now,
please
right now.
make sure y'all tap in, like, comment, subscribe, especially Apple Podcasts. Go to the reviews. Do all that good shit.
All that, please,
on
please.
all of your favorite platforms. Now, with that being said, enjoy this episode. I had a really good time. Everybody had a really great time. It's a really, really good debate towards the back end.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all listen
Shit got
through.
crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
shit
sorry.
got crazy
I'm
at the end.
apologize to Alex now, man. That was really heavy.
love you,
and I love you, dog.
And then he was just like,
That was
I just don't
great.
want to get played.
It's the first time me and
Oh,
Alex been
spoiler,
arguing.
sorry.
We talked about our fault.
Yeah.
Yo,
Y'all went in.
I'm your man.
Yeah. Y'all did the Arby's thing
I'm
again.
trying to think I'm his man.
Y'all did the
like,
Arby's things, but y'all just said, yo, Reggie, SaVon, fuck out of here.
Yo.
And y'all just went
It's
crazy.
fine.
Yo, why he was trying to fight me at the end of this like I wasn't his man?
He really was.
That's my
He
man.
really was.
I wasn't, yo, for Reggie to say he really was, yo, I know who Reggie was when she was in high school. No, he like really was.
Oh my
Reggie,
God. Did you hear
Oh my
that?
God.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God, he tried to like really fight you.
Yeah.
I love this for us.
Yeah.
It is what you need to know when you need to know. Make sure y'all tap in. 3, 2, 1. Big ass bucket hat too.
Sauce
'Cause
in
your
it.
shit looks crazy right now, bro. Like,
right.
why would you talk to me like this?
That's crazy.
I
That's
thought we was
crazy.
friends.
See, this is. Ooh, I was about to get canceled. We not recording, right?
I
was gonna
hope
say-
we recorded.
No, hold on. Before I even tell you,
I hope we're recording, correct?
Get it off.
Okay, please
He's
press.
lying.
I don't trust these niggas when they
He's
say that.
lying. He's like, nope.
No.
Wouldn't do that. No.
Go ahead, keep being yourself.
He's such a liar.
And
Yo.
Drew, like, I don't ever want to test this nigga, bro. I respect and love that nigga, bro. Like,
Because he gonna lift you.
word.
He has so much shit he could leak that we said
Oh
off
yeah,
camera.
yeah.
Catches
Engineer is
that.
your best friend. Podcasters, creators, music people, all of y'all. Your
Oh,
engineer and your producers are like literally your best friend. Because if
right.
they ever wanted to cancel you, if they ever wanted to like expose you,
Right.
they have
Shit.
all of the files.
That's why I record myself. Can I tell you a secret?
Oh, see, maybe I
This
gotta
guy's
start
got
that
it
trick.
down
I gotta
Can I
start
say-
that.
We're not recording, right? Dead ass.
Yes, we're recording.
Bro, I
Yo,
had a-
press
Or just don't say it into the mic.
I had a do not. Fuck him. I had a song in my catalog that so once in a blue I'll go back in
This
my
might go
catalog.
out. Be careful.
Once in a,
Yo, we're recording. People can hear us, bro. You can't do this. We're recording. We're recording, bro. You can't say that.
We we could just cut it out. They're not gonna actually put it out there.
I don't
I
want
want
this
to hear
on
the
wax.
story.
I don't want this on any wax.
Is that bad?
It's OD.
Okay,
Reggie,
okay.
You're gonna laugh so hard. It's so bad. I went and saw a song title and I said,
yeah.
Nah,
Word,
fuck out
we
of
should
here.
just let him get
I'm
crazy.
gonna write a note for Dev to finish his story.
I got you.
Yeah, please.
It's a bad title.
You can't even put it on like Patreon.
Nah, I can't.
Nah.
That's OD.
Damn,
that
that's
bad?
bad.
Like I seen it and I said, oh my
Because
god.
you give it up on Patreon. Like,
Yeah, but giving it up, this is a different give
I ain't gonna
up.
lie to you.
This is a different. I was like, what
So
the
this a
fuck was
different
I
give up.
thinking? Like,
Like-
nah, fuck that. Because he might throw it out there. Nah, I'm not. This is
wouldn't
not
do-
going on wax.
Bro, if
Yes,
you
you would.
if you tell me to get rid of it, it gets rid of.
Nah.
Bro. What do you mean? Not?
I'm
Oh, so
Gucci.
y'all don't trust me?
Yeah, no.
What the fuck?
Look at the gaslight.
This
yo,
nigga,
Jay
do you
is
know what this
stupid.
nigga does for content?
Y'all don't trust me?
This is content,
Nah,
man.
that's crazy, bro.
You are Captain Planet.
Nah,
Yo.
Captain Planet is crazy.
Alex,
You
Yo.
Earth.
all of the bloopers that we put of you on Patreon, you approved that shit.
No, I didn't, nigga.
Oh,
Fuck out of here. What is he talking about?
you never approved them?
Nope.
Dead ass?
You capping
So I did that like on my own free
On a
will.
whim.
on a whim.
So why you ain't telling me to take it down?
Nigga like me, I don't
It's
care.
too late. It's in the spear.
Yeah, I'm like, that's like, it's out.
All
All
right.
right. It was supposed to be out there.
So I got another angle then. If that angle didn't work, let me try another angle. I wouldn't do anything to y'all that I wouldn't do to me.
That's not
That doesn't make it any
satisfying.
better.
That is
Yeah,
gas.
that doesn't make me feel any better. Because
That
what
is-
you do to yourself is fucking insane.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to.
Like, what does that have to do with us? Like,
The
I don't
shit you
care if
do to
it
yourself, don't do with me.
yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
No.
I don't like what you do to yourself.
I love me though.
No, I don't like what you do to yourself.
And I love y'all too.
Okay.
I really do. I really do. I love y'all so much, in fact, that I invited y'all all out this Monday. And I was outside. Like, I've been trying to keep this streak alive because the winter months, I kind of lay low. I work, I build, I grind. I do all this like motivational shit, right?
Yeah.
And so it's actually funny because the algorithm, life doesn't reward motivation
He
at
really
all.
does watch like just motivational content every
Yo,
morning.
they really don't reward it. Like the summertime, I get rid of all that inspirational shit, and I'm like, turn me up. I want to be a thought. Like,
I wanna take
the
10
inner
steps
me.
back.
Yeah. Like, let me
That's true.
recalibrate, right? So
For sure.
this weekend, I continue my streak of hitting the streets.
Okay.
And I invited you all to join me on a Monday.
He did.
Like I was
He
trying to
did.
like set the
That's
bar
awesome.
really fucking high by turning up on a Monday.
Right.
I love that though.
And
Start the week off right.
it was just me and Jerica outside. Like,
See, well, you know me by now.
do that.
Would I go out on a
I'm-
Monday?
I don't know. I was
I would
hoping.
not.
First
I
of
was
all,
hoping.
Monday's my favorite day to party. Secondly,
didn't
I
know
was
what happened.
so mad. Let me tell you why I was mad at you.
Yeah, what
second,
happened?
because I was depending on SaVon to be my like, yo, we out,
Okay.
and I forgot. I was sitting at home and I forgot about the event,
You needed an extra reminder.
and then I seen it in his story.
Dev, but that's not SaVon's fault.
Yeah, that's not
That's not
SaVon's
SaVon's
Now
fault.
you're right.
Libra.
I'm
Thank
usually
you.
on your
You see the
side,
Libra,
but
right?
like,
You right.
That's why I
I
love
don't know.
you,
Like,
Reggie.
okay, you
That's
know,
sis right there. You know that,
Reggie.
right?
He's saying you're right. He's saying you're right. Like,
The
you're
adult
right.
in me is like, yo, you right, bro.
Yeah,
you right.
like you can't blame SaVon for you
right.
not going.
But I'm mad at him.
And wait. You
why?
Want, you want to know why you
You're
can't invite
misdirecting
me?
your anger, Dev.
I am.
You know
Okay,
why
okay.
you can't?
As long as he's self-aware,
I'm aware of I'm wrong. I'm so
yeah,
wrong.
Then I love it.
But I'm
Please
mad.
keep blaming him. Okay.
Because the like this wasn't even like a group chat invite.
It wasn't.
Group chat invites is like, hey, it's there. If you
Yeah.
don't go, like this was like a personal. I hit each and every one of y'all
Yes.
I was there, though.
individually.
Yes.
I did
And
feel
said,
special.
hey guys, Rory, dear friend, we love Rory. Shout out to Rory too.
we didn't even
He's
mention
dropping an
what the
album.
event
Yeah, I know.
was.
We Rory, he's coming out with an album and he dropped his first single and he
Wow.
invited us to his listening party and I represented us, right? And shout out to Mandy, she was there, Bridget Kelly,
I
BK,
was
the whole family.
so
The whole
mad.
family was there, man.
I was so mad.
So it really would have been nice to like do that together.
I
But
don't do that. I was outside. You saw me.
so I got Alex back. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, how so?
I got
Oh
that
my
nigga
God, what
back.
happened?
I ain't gonna lie.
What
Oh,
happened?
he couldn't get in.
We even now, nigga.
And blood.
We even.
You
What
couldn't get in.
happened?
Timothy couldn't.
You
Yeah.
used to work for the
It's
guy.
me.
What happened? Wait, no, what happened for real? You
That's
couldn't get in?
him.
Yo, I got there mad late. I'm not even going to front.
He's a nigga.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. See, you know what it is? So I had
Okay.
an out tail light. And like,
You had a what?
That's what
I've
they all
never heard that
say.
excuse.
Okay, all right. You
alright, so
starting
y'all
off strong.
can.
Okay.
What the fuck is so funny?
This sounds like a immense black problem you're
That's
about to
what I
tell
was
me.
just
Come
about.
on,
I said,
tell
if
me.
If you a black man,
Right.
you know what that tail out mean.
That's a fact.
An excuse to put that ass over.
That's right.
All right, and I knew I was gonna be in the city, so I was like, I got one of my mans to do. But you know, when you get one of your mans to do shit, they don't got the same urgency as you. So I met SaVon outside. Yeah, he went right back up.
I did.
What
I told him this
transpired?
payback.
Yo,
You came outside and said you're fucking dead pussy.
Nah, I looked at him.
and
I
went back
dapped him up. I said, yo, I'll holler at you. I'm gonna let you know how this
He
goes.
ain't do that to you.
Shut
He did.
up.
He didn't
no,
do that.
he didn't.
Y'all lying. Y'all are lying.
I went to go get dumplings after.
You're lying,
Where?
Brooklyn Chop House.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's
go.
good.
You gotta go.
It was over there?
Oh my God, they have a shop now. We'll talk about it later.
That's how I know you love your friends, because you was with like your guy friends when you went there. Like that's like a date vibe. That's like if you want to impress somebody, you go to Brooklyn Chop House.
See, I don't have friends that deep like that.
But that's not that deep. You're just going out to eat.
Nah,
Reggie. That's deep, Reggie.
That's not deep.
I don't like
Reggie,
none of my
Being
niggas
a
that much.
man-
Y'all can't go out to go get food.
Men can't just go
Not
out
to
to
chop
eat.
Brooklyn Chop House. That's like a real like.
With my mans?
With my mans?
Nah. See, they have like it was like a store front.
Wait, this is how I know if you really like your man
so
or not.
sad.
Yeah.
No, he's like, yo, I can't go. There's a nice
I
spot.
don't-
Like, just go with your friends
Go
and
get
have some
some
dumplings. Like,
food.
what the fuck?
I don't know. I've experienced it once, like
Oh,
I told
no,
you
but
recently.
you, like, I understand, like, we've talked about it before, but just, like, men in general, do you really think you can't go to Brooklyn Chop House with your
Nah,
guys?
I don't
could,
have
but
that.
I don't
have that
want to.
tight of
He
a.
wasn't having sex like them in the
Group.
video. What's wrong with y'all?
Huh?
That's what I'm
Exactly,
saying.
You're
Like,
just going out to
Wait,
eat.
what?
which one did you go
Damn.
to? Y'all know Brooklyn Chop House. Anybody who's listening who's not from New York, I know we got a lot of people who aren't from New York. There was a viral video of Brooklyn Chop House in Manhattan.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
Times Square, yeah.
there's different locations.
Yeah.
So Alex, I want to know how much you really like your friends.
Nah,
right?
see, this is the thing.
Which one did you go to?
We're on a cordial level. We went to the third one. The third one is just a storefront, no restaurant seating. You just gotta walk in and order dumplings, and they serve it to you in a automatic oven that you just go and open.
That's fine.
Oh, that's
They need to give me
fly.
money.
That's fly.
I just it
That's
was
fire.
super fly.
That's
You would have
fly.
liked it
Okay.
if you would have
That was a
let
free
me
ad
in,
right
nigga.
there.
Yeah, nah.
I could have snuck you in some dumplings.
Nah, I had to do like I'm gonna get it back in blood, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
He
I'ma
gotta
get it back
Wait,
in
okay,
blood.
so when
like,
Alex was outside, did you really? Okay, what did you say to your friend?
Wait.
ready?
if
Like,
we-
what did you do?
We gonna
Like,
tell the
'cause
truth,
you
or we
didn't
gonna?
do that.
You know
Like,
what he do? He just start looking in the sky like, I don't know.
I started licking my lips.
Wait, what?
I licked my lips and dapped my boy like, yo, my fault,
You
buddy.
hear him? But he talking about me and my friends eating, but he lick his lips when he see me. Look.
Y'all
You gotta-
wildin'.
y'all
I don't
gotta
know
see
what-
what's going on.
I'm still on the sex in Brooklyn Chop House. So
Oh wait, you didn't hear about that?
no, I'm looking right now.
Okay.
Hold on,
Oh,
I'm about to
nah,
find
Shorty
it.
was throwing it back
You
in
could
Brooklyn
probably
Chop House.
find it on Twitter, bro. It was a private room. They probably had a curtain in front of their table. And you know, right next to the sirloin, he decided to give her his sirloin. You know what I mean?
It was a meat
Big
for
meal.
meat for meat special.
Meat for meat.
And they tagged the location.
And
what the
that's what I hate,
fuck
though.
is going on?
But see, that's what I hated though. Why can't you just get your shit off? Because if the video goes viral, people just go, "Oh my God, a great steakhouse." And they were having sex, and why you got to tag the location? Now other niggas can't go.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. She was throwing that thing back though. Like she was doing. They was doing what they were supposed to be doing. Like,
That's true.
That's a fire date, and I hope it was the first date for that gentleman.
That's no, because that's an STD. If
Nah, I
that's the
hope-
first date.
that's true.
said you
That's
was
fine.
That is come on, first date. If you don't like, I'm not fucking you
But
here.
maybe their
Really?
chemistry was just fire.
Oh,
Not
you was
true.
one of those that she
I've
fuck
had-
on the first day.
No.
Oh.
If she not if she fuck on the first date before we in the restaurant, that's a
Yeah,
problem.
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a
a
lot.
lot.
That's
It's
a
a
little
lot.
bit
She's
much.
too comfortable.
So wait, y'all gotta be in the bed? Do y'all have to be in the
No,
bed?
you have to like know
You
the
can't
person.
fuck
like,
next to the fucking dumplings, bro.
I mean,
like
I'm not.
the dumplings
You
is
could
still
do that
hot.
as long
we
as you
might
know
go
them.
to jail for being sex offenders after this. Like that is
Oh, yeah.
risky as
We
fuck.
tied for
Devin's being
life.
so logical right now.
It is.
Yeah, we really shouldn't do this.
You know what it's like to be on a sex offenders list?
Nah,
I do
don't.
not.
They never
No.
think about this
I don't want to
stuff,
find
though.
out.
Couldn't tell you.
Me either. You
Have
can do
no
it for
plans
pissing on the
on
fucking side. I
television.
stopped.
Yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
stopped peeing outside.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what?
can't
If
stop
you
that.
piss in like a park or something, you
Nah, yo, grab your
literally-
balls back,
yeah.
bro. Go outside and piss. Stop
And be
playing.
on a sex offenders list. Then I gotta move out of my
Are
neighborhood.
you serious? You could get on a sex offender
Oh my
for
god,
pissing
I
outside?
peed in public
I could see
so
that,
many
though.
times.
I could
though.
see that.
Yeah, I used to do it. We all used to
That
do
makes
it.
mad
And then they
I've
started
made
booking
my man
people.
pull over on the side of the highway like mad times to pee.
I pulled
Because
over.
women just have like small bladders, so
Yes,
it's not
you-
my fault.
You guys have a smaller, I think urethra. I think
Yes.
you're like small, so
It's
that's why
bad.
you have to pee. Like if
A
I gotta
lot,
pee, I gotta
yeah.
pee.
Gotta
So
go.
I used to yell at my chick.
Yeah,
like,
but I should.
break the
Yeah, I
seal.
should be
Hold your
careful.
shit. Fuck
Yeah, I
outta
wish I
here.
would have popped out, man. Like
Yeah,
I wish
us
I
too.
would have. I wish I would have popped out. It was a good time. It was
I'm
a really
very
good vibe.
mad at you.
Why you
Yo,
mad at
get
me?
outta
What?
here.
Damn,
Very upset.
We've been over this.
See,
Nah.
that's that Libra shit, bro.
Nah, I'm upset with him.
What?
I'm so. That's Libra. That's
How
not-
is that
That's
Libra
Libra shit.
I ain't gonna
How-
lie. I'm
wait,
a
wait,
sucker
how,
for this
how?
astrology shit. Why is that a Libra
I'm
thing?
just saying shit. I don't know.
I'm so mad at him.
See?
Like I hit him. I think I hit you in the
Yeah,
DM.
and honestly, he really might be mad because he never hits me. And he actually hit me on Monday like, yo, why I'm not there? I said, yo, nigga, you should be.
But you want to know what it is, though? Sometimes when you don't reconvene with your friends about the link y'all supposed to do.
Yes, the day
you either
of.
forget, right, Reggie? Or you start assuming like, maybe it's a dub.
No, but an event is different because he was literally invited to the event. If it's like a dinner or something and you don't hit me like a few hours before, I assume it's canceled.
Right.
But an event, we're going. Like,
I forgot.
Hurry your ass up, Dad.
Yeah. It was cool, though. It was a really good time. Honestly, so the capacity was originally 50 people, right?
oh shit.
And so I was
what
talking
the
to Rory.
hell?
It was only 50 people. And he told me, like, yo, bro, just tell anybody to pull up.
No.
I promise you. So that is in part why Alex couldn't get in. Alex was fine, but, you know, Alex is Alex. And let's take a poll. Be honest, guys.
Okay.
Let's all be honest.
Okay.
How often does Alex go anywhere by himself?
Never.
At Dev's.
Actually, that's thank you, Reg.
At Dev's recent. What was the
The
most
second
recent
one,
one?
yeah, the
Reg.
barbecue, the July 4th
Barbecue.
one.
I was like, Alex.
Oh, no,
like,
no, sorry,
Thank
not
you,
July
Reg.
4th.
The most recent one.
The most recent
Thank
one.
you.
Yeah, I was like, oh, where are your friends? And he's like, you
Yeah.
know, I'm just here, just
what I'm saying?
Alex.
The
No,
question was, how often?
All the time. You don't love your people? Bring your people out.
10%
Of course I love
of
my
the
people.
time.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah.
asking how often are you alone?
That's what I'm
pull
saying.
up alone.
That's what I'm
how
saying.
Only to like a date is the only time you pull up alone. Right?
Barely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
You're so lucky.
that's why Alex didn't get
Aw.
in, because he had an entourage, and those the guys too.
Entourage?
Shout out to Justin Step.
Yo,
Entourage.
just listening to this, be like, what the fuck, SaVon?
What the fuck, SaVon?
If you go to an industry
That's his
event,
niggas.
that's what
That's
the
what they gonna
optics.
call it.
Those the gang
Yeah.
right there. Those
And
the
you know what?
guys.
I like being a friend that can invite my people places.
Yeah.
Especially from where we from, bro. We don't see
Yeah, you always
shit.
bring the
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
you
yeah,
We
just
don't
that's
see
love.
shit from where we from.
I get that.
Yeah, so like if I can,
Right.
They're
and
coming.
that tail light, they lucky I had that motherfucking tail light that I would have drove my shit
You
right
want shit
there.
back over there.
All right.
All right, well,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
mad at you.
How can we fix this? Man to
Invite
man.
me to something fire, nigga.
Man to man.
Invite me to some
Man to man.
fire
Like,
shit.
man to man. How can we fix this?
Invite me to some fire shit.
How
next.
can we
Aw,
like
look at them
resolve our
communicating.
issues?
All you gotta do is, first of all, I don't like good adult SaVon. I hate it.
Why
I
not?
hate when
What do you
adult
prefer?
when he's been going in therapy and I can tell he's practicing his therapy.
Yeah, he's like,
I hate
he's
it.
like, Devvon, how can we solve
I
this?
fucking hate it.
When you
I
want to
hate
just
it.
fight, like,
Yes, I want the old SaVon. I don't want this SaVon.
Damn, you want the worst for him?
Yeah.
I could bring that toxic nigga back.
There we
but I
go.
be trying to suppress that nigga,
Nah.
bro. You know, I fight against my instincts every day.
I know you do.
that's gross.
It's bad.
I know.
Like,
that's
I be like, yo,
gross.
why am I like?
No,
I
because
got,
we all have like instincts that we don't like, but people just act on them. But growth is like, yo, maybe I shouldn't.
But you
fucking
want to know
do
what's
this.
fucked up?
Right.
You say
What?
we don't like. I like that me, but it's not the acceptable me. So I'm like, fuck.
I mean, but
I
that's
can't
not the
do
best.
this.
Nah, be
you know.
yourself.
Like no, myself is not like I
man
like
is
that
spitting.
me. You feel what I'm saying? I just know everybody else around me has to be like, you know, conform to it. And I don't want that for everybody around me.
Right.
So I suppress me. Like I listen to toxic music. I love toxic music.
We
I
all
love
do.
the side nigga anthems. Like
The best.
Vibes.
I love it.
Vibes.
And I don't understand why I connect with that shit so much.
I wonder
But
why.
I don't get it.
Yeah, so I go to therapy to like suppress me. Not to like get
That's
nothing off
deep.
my chest.
That
is
was
a lot.
such a good speech.
That was
Thank you.
deep.
That was so good. Because
you.
I guarantee there's a lot of men out there that's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm suppressing me at all times.
Yeah.
The shit that I want to do, the shit that I'm capable of doing,
Say that word again. Say that one more time.
capable. The things that I'm capable of doing, like little boy me, like 14-year-old me would look at me now and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Let's go. Let's fucking go. Like, let's stop playing. But
Wait.
I can't.
I get what
It's
y'all
not
are saying,
right.
but like suppressing you at all times. I know we're like half joking, but that's not like good. Like, why are you suppressing yourself at all times?
Because I was a fuck boy when I was young.
Well,
Is that the true you?
I mean, that
Are we
was
just
the,
saying
that was
that?
the me I grew up
Well,
on. So it's a
okay.
little bit of me.
Because
Like,
I was watching
I was
this
a fuck
podcast.
nigga.
Like this girl,
Yeah.
she's like on her spiritual journey or whatever, and she's like, I feel like I have to like not be myself around my friends all the time, and that just made me think about that. Like, and
around
then
her friends is crazy.
I don't
that's
know.
a
Okay,
little
never mind. That's a. I guess it's kind of different. So
Yeah.
okay, let's move on.
I suppress me from me.
I don't know what like.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so-
best for me
like-
not
so
to be that way.
confused.
I don't
I
do
get
this
it.
for y'all.
Nah, I
Trust
understand
me,
what
I
he's
love
saying.
y'all.
I understand what he's saying.
I do this for me
Yeah, I
because
understand what
I
you're
know what I'm capable of
Yes.
if I don't.
Just the
like,
better you.
I don't want to be
See,
a fuck nigga my
Because
whole
you know
life.
that you know that if you did everything you wanted to do,
Yeah.
you would wake up in different countries and not know where you
Yeah,
were.
yeah.
And be like,
Why
what
not?
the
Life
fuck
is short.
happened last night?
Yeah.
How
Like
did
I
I get
have, you
into
know what it
this?
is? You know how I know I'm growing? I have a fucking financial advisor now. Meaning,
growth.
That's amazing.
You are become.
I need to, bro. I need to see where my money is going.
36.
God,
You get,
I
like,
know.
No, I'm just out here getting to it. I'm getting to it at a high clip.
I hate
And
it.
we know.
No, but listen.
Now we know.
I don't
Getting
feel
to
it.
it at
I
a-
don't see it.
See
Because
what?
I'm
You don't see
still.
what?
I
'Cause
don't
you
like.
saw
I
the
don't
way
see none
your
of my
lifestyle.
earnings. Like
Sure,
I
sure,
just
sure.
live,
Lifestyle.
bro. I really just live. Like if we
Yeah.
had to go somewhere right now,
Okay.
That's actually really
I would
good.
say, yo, I'm gonna call the Uber. Y'all ain't gotta worry about nothing. We out, and I'll
Facts.
put it all on my card
Same.
and
Okay,
be
yeah, why not?
good.
Same.
Yeah, why not?
That's not good. You can't live like that,
Wait,
bro.
why not? Wait, why
can't?
not? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what are you
Damn.
talking about? Why
If
can't we do?
bro,
Why
if-
can't we do that?
If
Like,
we had to take a road trip to fucking Philly right now, anybody who's not from the area, Philly to New York is about 4 hours, right?
Okay.
Give or take 3.5 hours. I would say, yo, let's do it. I will pay on my card. I would offer everybody the
this
ride.
sounds amazing. Why can't we do this? like, what are you trying to convince me right
Ladies
now? Like,
and
let's
gentlemen,
go.
go to
what
ball.
you're experiencing is a man crossing over.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Crossing
shit.
over what?
Don't scare me.
He's
Hold
crossing
up.
over.
Hold up.
Tough, man.
Don't do this. Don't
I'm
do
for
this.
real. He's
tough.
crossing
What,
over
in the wealth?
You start realizing.
I'm catching
what?
that. In the
into
wealth.
some things.
In
I'm
the
not gonna
wealth.
say what it is,
Yeah,
but you're
yeah.
crossing over.
No,
The
that
Illuminati?
sounds to me.
Yeah.
That sounds like an abundance mindset.
Which
Let's
one?
do it.
Is it the
What you just
Illuminati
described.
or
Like,
wealth?
let's just do it.
Crossing over. I'm gonna send you the card.
I'm just trying to get
There's
to
a
like the
membership?
destination, bro. Like,
Because you
gotta
want to
talk
know
to
what
him.
it is. You start realizing like what you're making
Yeah.
and how comfortable maybe you should be.
Right.
and I'm still fighting for my life, nigga. Like, what is
Right?
happening?
You start going like, all right, maybe it's me then.
Yeah,
I could totally
Yeah.
understand
I can't.
that.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man, it's
This is
a
so
balance.
weird. I never thought we would be.
Wait, what do you
here.
mean like
Why
fight
you
for your
never
life?
thought-
Like you think you can't
We spend money.
spend
Fuck out
like
of here.
that?
Why you
Or-
never thought
That's
we'd be
what it
here?
is.
No, because I never thought we would talk about it.
Talk
Like
about-
you know,
Oh, really? Why's
like
that?
this type of stuff.
Why's that?
Well, honestly, this kind of stuff it leads to a lot of the things I wanted to talk about on this episode, right?
Okay.
Right.
I don't know if it's maturity, is it growth, is it just evolution? Because we've always been, for the most part, like I know we joke about Dev being old and everything. Dev's not old. Like we just make jokes. Like it's fun. It's a running
You know
joke.
Dev being
like I don't look
old?
at Dev and be like, oh,
Dev
he's an
is
old
not
nigga. Like
old.
this
Like-
nigga's mad agile.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he's mad.
Like
Like
a lot of you niggas.
like Dev is not old, but I feel like
a lot of you niggas.
we're in that phase, right? And I think culturally, it's society has changed generationally. It's changed, right?
Yeah.
A 40-year-old man in 1999 looked, felt, and acted like a 40-year-old man. You
That's
could
true.
identify what a 40 and 50-year-old
fact.
man was in the 90s, 80s, maybe even early 2000s.
Yeah.
Now the lines are so fucking blurred. We all still trying to figure it out. So
Yeah.
people in our generation, our age, millennials, it's like we're in this crossroad of being adults, but still feeling a little bit younger than what it really is. Like
Yeah.
to bear the responsibility of home ownership at this age is daunting.
Yeah.
It's because it's like how the fuck did my parents do it?
Yeah.
How did
It
my
was different back
grandparents
then,
do
though.
it?
You learn a trade in your teens, and then you just do that, and then you raise a family and buy a house. Like that's it.
Yeah. I feel
But
like they
now we
had-
have so much more to do.
And
like life is more.
inflation.
And it cost
Yeah.
it cost a lot more to live now.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah,
when I think about when my mother is like,
Tough.
yeah, I moved out 18.
Like,
What?
I hope
You
just
had
do
your
that,
own
like-
spot, like not no roommate shit. Like she got owns like
Yeah.
weird shit. Like you can't fucking do that now. I feel like the model of being 18 has pushed to like 25, 26.
Yeah,
Like it's
yes.
Even
pushed.
more,
just
to be
different.
honest.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Facts. It's gonna keep going too.
Yeah.
Like it's like,
Yeah.
fam, you can't leave your house at
Yeah.
21. What
Nah.
the fuck? Like
yeah,
who's doing that?
My dad worked like when he first came here. He worked like a regular service job. He was able to afford like an apartment in Queens, like
See?
easy, like yeah.
Right. Like the blue collar jobs, you could really raise a family off a blue collar job. Shit, if
Yeah.
mom and dad worked, y'all was fucking taking
Good.
vacation. Y'all was super good.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
you are strong. It don't
Barely,
matter,
barely,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
tough.
that's also different for certain parts of our country. I just feel
Oh,
like
It's
yeah,
I was just
yeah,
about to
yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
Regionally, it changes.
it does change.
I said this before. Like, all right, you
Yeah.
see people living at home
Right.
in New York.
it's different.
It's
See,
different as opposed to maybe
Yeah.
being in Georgia.
right. Respect to Georgia.
Respect. I love Georgia.
Because for me, you know what I think about sometimes? I
Respect to
go,
Georgia.
yo,
Word.
my job, I don't have to work here.
Right.
Like I could work from anywhere, right? So I think to myself, as far as how my money works, I'm like, yo, I'm in a position where, bro, I can move to another country. Let's say I move to, I don't want to say a country because I don't want to say like your country's exchange rate is low.
Nah, you can say them niggas
But
is broke.
if I move to another country, bro, I can have a fucking compound. You know what I'm saying? As far as what
Absolutely.
I get in New
What you
York.
can get? Absolutely.
You can get something crazy. So I think about it in that regard. It's just like, yo,
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
costs a lot more to live and
Go-
be
go-
here.
Of course.
Google a $4 million house in New York Google a $4 million house
Texas.
in Texas.
Absolutely.
I was just about to say
Oh
that.
my
Thank
God.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is all you need to know.
That's a fact. And that is, bro, that's a
Come see
fact.
what we had to get for $4 million.
Yeah. Exactly. Come see what we get for 300,000. Come see that.
Barely a room.
It's a studio. What are they called?
Den. You don't
No,
get
no,
a
no.
den. My fault. That's too much.
What's the
Can't
small? What's
get
the
a
small?
den.
Not houses, but
Loft?
co-ops.
Oh.
Co-ops. Condos. Thank you.
Condos.
My brain
Yes,
farted.
yes.
That's the leftover COVID.
Yeah.
The condos.
Just lingering in there. Huh?
Yeah,
This nigga been
it's
coughing
shaking it
all
off.
day talking about some leftover COVID.
That's cap. See how he lied? He lied. See, that's the part. That's what I like, though. I like that. I like
Add
when you
some
lie.
sauce on
Yeah.
it.
I
But
like
that
that.
was a lie.
SaVon.
You haven't coughed like at all.
Thank you, Reggie. Because none of y'all was gonna
But
even
the
back it
listeners
up.
don't notice, bro.
I know, but that's
They
why
don't know this
Reggie
shit.
is the air of truth.
She is.
She
She
really
is.
is.
I appreciate
Thank
that.
God.
But
Shit.
I'm proud of you,
Y'all be
man.
lying.
Nah, thank you. I realized it. So I was talking to my sister, and what I miss?
I'm lying. I don't like this
I
part
just
of you,
called
but I'm
y'all
like, I'm
niggas
proud of you.
liars. Keep
Because I
talking.
know that's what I have to say. You know, when you're going through therapy and shit, I'm so proud of you.
Nah, but I'm proud of me too.
Okay.
I'm proud of me.
I'm proud of you too.
Shit, I'm proud of you too.
Yo, I'm proud of us. I'm
Wait,
proud
why
of
are we-
us.
wait,
I
what?
don't fucking know. I was talking to my sister, right?
Yeah.
And this is how I knew I was getting old.
Okay.
This is how I knew it's changing.
It's starting
like
to
it's
change.
fucked up.
Gap is
Like
starting
we
to-
spoke
yeah.
about it on the last episode about Chris Brown not selling records.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And so we all thought that was kind of odd,
Right.
but we've also been proponents of R&B not being prominent. So
Yeah.
it made sense last week until BRENT FAIYAZ dropped his album
Right.
and did over 100,000.
No.
right?
Oh, he's projected to do over 100,000.
Projected to do at least 105 to 115.
Yes, right. So, and this is R&B. Like, Brent is not a pop act. He's not. He is a R&B.
Yeah,
like,
he's
you
strictly
get what I'm
R&B,
saying?
yeah.
So that kind of fucked with my brain a little bit, and it's telling a story. It started telling a
Pierre's like-
story. Yeah, it's telling a story, and that story is like our generation, our era is kind of phasing out in the sense of the Chris Browns isn't as relevant. Like my sister,
Like, where's the power?
exactly. She was born. My sister was born in 2002. Shout out to Nia. What up, baby?
Holy shit.
Aw.
So my sister was born in 2002, but she's the youngest of 5, right?
Okay.
So she has 4 older brothers. I'm her eldest.
That's
She
fine.
has my stepdad. He's involved in music. He grew up on Stevie Wonder, Luther Vandross, all those guys. Like, you know, he instilled that in us. Him
Right.
and my mom, they
Music.
instilled like,
Right.
you know, music in us, right?
Appreciate it.
And so my sister has a more full scope picture of what music is compared to like her counterparts, right?
Wow.
She's so lucky.
So,
yeah.
I was sent the Neo album early.
Okay.
I listened to it. I was with her, and I let her listen to it. I'm like, yo, you can't, like, this is between you and I don't want to fuck with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know
Right.
how artists are, like, they're super protective. So
Right.
I told my sister, like, yo, don't worry about it. And she texted me, like, yo, nobody listening to this shit. Meaning her age group.
Oh, man.
Gasp.
She said,
That's
yo,
a-
my age group don't listen to Neo. And then I
Oh,
said, yo, watch
man.
your fucking mouth. And she said, whoa, bro, don't fight me.
Like,
She said they don't listen to Chris Brown either unless he's featured.
Oh, that just fucked my head up.
Is that like true?
But
That just fucked
listen,
my head up.
Chris Brown only sold 70,000 and was pissed. So to a degree, it is true if you think about it. No,
Huh.
It's mad true. I just always wanted to kind of hear it from that generation. I think like the styles are changing, right? We were having a conversation about Brent and Chris before we started podding today, right? And I said this on Joe's podcast too. I think a lot of us us millennials and older come from a generation that we really don't realize how much of traditional R&B we actually enjoy. I think it's been so ingrained in us in the way they do sing their vocals, the cadence, the riffs. You know what I'm saying? Like we've grown so accustomed to what we thought is high level music. You know, I think the style is changing so much so now that what we used to hold high when it came to R&B music, kids like your sister are like.
They didn't.
It doesn't have to be like
it doesn't
that
have to.
anymore.
It's a tempo thing. I'm hearing it like because I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, we're all around the same age. I usually like Chris Brown projects. I don't think I hate this project. I think I just like it. And for the first time, and I hate sounding like this. I sound like one of those Twitter people.
it's fine.
Yo, like I know, right? I can't. I don't want to be them. I was like, I don't want to be any of you. I was like, damn, this shit is starting to sound the same. And I caught myself, and I was like, okay, but stop, Alex, because don't be one of those people online.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
Right?
Yeah.
Let me speak to something. And I just really started to listen. I'm like, it's his runs. It's how he formulates the hooks. It's the tempo beat changes. It's the breakups and the way he does R&B.
It's the messaging.
Okay.
It's the lyrics too, the content. Like
So it is the same.
Is it?
all of it. Honestly, I
Is
told my
it?
boy who's a really big fan of Chris, and we don't have to stay here because we spoke about it extensively last week. I talked to my friend. I said you could take all of the songs from his last 3 albums, interchange them on the albums, and it all pretty much.
And they still.
It all. It like.
It don't matter what year.
So I ask you this: do you think that it's more of the content of the music,
No.
or do you think
Thank you.
that it's more of the branding of the actual artist?
Yes.
Because I'll sit and say this
Yes.
to you. I'll say, okay,
Yeah.
how many times has Chris Brown rebranded?
Right.
And we're talking about a long time, right? Then I'll come to you and say, okay, well, how many times has Drake rebranded?
Right.
Silently rebranded to us. You know what I mean? And I think about how many times has Jay-Z rebranded silently. Like. So I think for me, I keep telling you, I think there's a reason why Brent Faiyaz is so heralded, and I think it's because his brand just screams, you gotta listen to this.
Yo.
Like something.
It don't.
There's okay.
It don't say
opinion.
that to me.
There's something in the branding.
Sure.
I think there's something in the branding now where people need to buy into you even more. And I think his generation isn't buying into Chris Brown as much as we are so bought into him. You know what I mean?
The kids like bravado and R&B music now. We briefly spoke about this, right? So let's go to Chris Brown real quick. Chris Brown does have that bravado, but I'm still gonna go to how the music is made. When you see, when you hear, like you see him kind of be on that D-boy status, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like, you know, cool dude type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As an R&B artist, like we've
R&B
always
thug.
known him to be that. So it's like, well, he's had the cool factor. What's the issue? I really do think, Devvon, it's the way and how he goes into how he creates the R&B music.
Okay.
When you listen to Brent's album, it's like a completely different approach on R&B. It's a complete, if you really listen, I call him, I said this on Joe's podcast, he's like hipster 112.
Okay.
Like like 112 sings way better,
See?
right? I don't,
Okay.
but
That's
in
a
the
good
way
take.
they approach the music,
Yeah.
it's the same shit if we really paying attention. But
Yeah.
again,
I like
he's
that.
a hipster.
Right.
Oh.
See,
like that.
Yeah.
what I always
I
felt
like
like
that.
I'm
with
not mad at that.
what
Yeah.
I've always seen with Chris Brown, right, is
Yeah.
that Chris Brown has never given me an album with even just like more skits, more content in it. It's just like song.
I love that you said. Can I give you my observation why?
I was going to, okay, go ahead.
No, go for it. Go for it. No,
Get
let me
your
not
shit
cut
up
you
and
off, bro.
I'll come back.
You sure?
I'll come back.
So
I'll come back.
Chris Brown has owned his catalog and his masters for a very long time.
Okay.
Chris Brown has not had any label backing, which means he doesn't have any influence from the labels, which means he has all creative as a distributor.
I just want to be
So he still got an imprint.
Yes.
He got a little imprint.
Yeah,
Okay.
But as far as being in the building and having a team around you to say, hey, let's really make a cohesive project, or let's really hone in on that branding. Like every time you see The Weeknd, he's a different character.
Yeah.
Every time you see Bruno Mars, he's a different character.
Right.
Every time you see any of these pop stars, Drake, like Chris Brown is a pop star, meaning a popular fucking megastar, immensely talented, big hits. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he just broke Elvis Presley's record for like the most top 100s ever. Like he's one of those. He's him at the end of the day, right? We know what he does.
Right.
But from a label standpoint, from a preparation standpoint, he doesn't have that infrastructure in place. So it's all left to him and his team and his doing. And I think it kind of dilutes what it is that he does.
But I will say that if you think of it that way, and I say, okay, cool, I look at Chris Brown, a megastar, and I say, you have access to all of these people. Like you definitely have access at the end of the day. So of course I know that it's still very powerful to have the infrastructure of like a Def Jam or Auto Label, but at the end of the day, you're still Chris Brown and you still have access and you know how this whole thing works. So what I'll say is this, I feel like if we look at artists releasing like different characters and stuff like that, like The Weeknd, I always look at it and compare it to, it's like a season of a show.
Yeah.
The Weeknd is a show, right? Yeah. Season 1 was hard. Crew Love, Loving the Crew. Like season 1, Balloons. Season 2, it was like, ooh. Then season 4, what the fuck happened? We started to get like a poppier version. Like, right. Yeah. Season 4 was hard. I was starting to fall off of the show, but then because with that Kissland, it kind of, that was season 3. And it didn't get received as well. And so the season, we was like, oh, that season wasn't good. But season 4 picked it up. So I sit now And I'm starting to compare even my own career, like a show. And I'm like, okay, what can I show you this season to really get you to start watching and start paying attention?
Right.
So I just feel like in Chris Brown's journey, every season has been the same. You know what I mean? Like every season has been, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna give you good visuals. There's not really,
and I'm a dance crazy.
Yeah,
but it's changed. Like I think, and again, this is all personal opinion. We are not dissecting Chris. We are not trying to shit on. Like honestly, he's just such a polarizing figure and a great artist that these conversations ensue. But going back to Chris, like when's the last time he had like a Fine China?
It's been a while.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
it's been a while.
I think that's the problem.
What do you mean, like a Fine China?
I like one of those songs that just took off.
Oh, like a hit? Or like you mean sounds like
a
that?
hit or like the Sonic? Yeah.
I mean, I think both. I think Fine China, when it came out, right, it was radio, but it was also kind of traditional in a sense, like to who he is. Like Chris Brown, and I know we don't say this, Chris Brown is like a legacy act. Meaning anybody who's not like in the music industry or doesn't understand what that is.
Absolutely.
A legacy act is an artist who has an extensive period of time in the music industry and can perform their hits, right? You can go on tour and not have to put out a new song. That's what a legacy act is, right?
Now if he wanted to.
So Chris Brown is a legacy act, but he's still chasing or he's still competing in today's game of R&B, meaning he hasn't quote unquote accepted, and that's fine. Like I respect that. I understand it. He's still young too, compared to the people he entered the game with. Again, I fall on Neo, but there's also Trey Songz. Like Trey Songz is probably clipped for him in most cases. A lot of that has to do with personal shit, but also when's the last hit that he's had? Like his counterparts aren't The Dream. Like there's a lot of people that he was in Mario. All of these people are Chris Brown peers, but we compare him to Brent Faiyaz. We don't compare a Mario to Brent Faiyaz. We compare Chris Brown, but he's a legacy act. So he's in this weird ass place because of his greatness that one community is embracing him, another really isn't. He expects to do more, but it's really telling a story like, yo, we are moving. And we are outgrowing people and things in real time.
The viewership of his show is coming down.
When I heard We Warm Embrace, I think I really liked the record. I really thought they would have tried to market it. It had that type of nostalgic type of R&B deep kind of ballad to it. Like,
you know what happened?
I really thought, what happened, Reg?
With the song, he did a video with Normani.
Yes.
And he did did you watch it? Like it was I thought the video itself was beautiful, amazing. They fell in the pool and shit, were kissing and all that. But she got so much backlash for working with him. You guys didn't see that? Like
she got backlash
for working with Chris Brown.
I heard about
it. It was like
and that goes back to the point I was making.
I think they just killed the song. I don't want to speak for the label, but
why?
Back to the point I was making last week, Devvon.
Chris
Like
Brown.
I didn't realize
she's a black woman.
Yeah.
And she's affiliated with like Fenty. And people are like, oh my God, Rihanna let you dance in her fashion show, but now you're working with Chris Brown. Like there was a thing. And then I think that was supposed to be a hit, but then people saw the backlash and now they were like, okay, let's not push this on. I don't know. That's just my theory.
Can I ask you a question? Can I throw this question out there? And I'm asking a question. Please give me grace to ask a question.
Absolutely.
Did Chris Brown and Rihanna reconcile? I
think they might have.
Nothing publicly, but there was this one clip
they did a
of
song
Rihanna.
Together.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
What
it's just
song?
me and my baby.
Wow, I forgot about that.
They did songs together.
Yeah, I forgot
after
about
that.
Actually,
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh,
They have
people
songs
saw this
together
one
since.
clip of Rihanna like listening to a Chris Brown song, and they thought she was like over it.
So I'm
gonna be honest with you.
confused. So I'm just merely just throwing this out to everyone. In my brain, I said, oh, they must have spoken. They must have not fixed, but they must have come to some point.
Left amicably.
And I think that they've gotten to a better place. They was doing music together.
I think they have. I think, I think I want to say, and please, somebody who's watching, who could like fix me if this is wrong or correct me. But there was a time. This go back to my toxic shit. Like, yo, this nigga's lit. But so Karuchi, he was dating Karuchi, I think, and he popped up at a basketball game with Rihanna at a Lakers game. And that was
Christmas.
After the whole situation that they had.
fly.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if it's fly, but that goes. They did reconcile. I'm just going back to your point. They did have some kind of understanding.
I think it's
To
safe
risk
to
it all
say
like that?
something,
That's
between
something.
them was discussed and like they come to a place of like,
Yeah.
okay, we
That's
can exist within each other's spaces. So I say that to say with the Normani thing, it's a little like, I would like to understand more as far as the backlash that she was getting, because I said, well, if the assault T has forgiven, then I don't understand. You know what I mean?
But
It's
it
just like,
affects
But
both
that
people.
also doesn't mean all these women have to forgive Chris Brown too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's where they're coming from. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, oh, Rihanna forgave him, then I guess he's forgiven for
Absolved.
everything. I think that's where they're coming from. They just still don't like Chris Brown.
I'm just
saying,
wondering.
like,
I just want to get
No,
there. So what I guess on our acting is, I'm just surprised because I feel like he's worked with so many women. I'm just trying to figure out why Normani was
I
the
agree.
trigger.
I agree. It was a huge thing. I was like, are you guys mad at everybody that that worked with Chris Brown? I didn't see the same energy for every woman that worked with Chris Brown.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering why
Come
Normani
on,
got
Dan.
the
You know
energy.
why, bro. Don't do
Why?
that.
Oh, because she's black? Like, is she
No,
darker skin? Like, why? I'm being dead ass serious. Like,
because
what is
her
it?
works with. I was gonna say her works with Chris Brown
A lot.
on every project.
Yeah.
And you don't hear anything. I was
Right.
gonna say they pick and choose, and social media has decided that Normani, because of her background, because she came from a group that was very fucking popular,
Okay.
right? They have decided that we haven't accepted her. It's almost like the Tinashe shit,
Okay.
right? We pick and choose who we want to allow in.
Okay.
And as a culture, we haven't accepted Normani. So it's easy for people to throw her to the wayside compared to her who we have embraced, compared to some of the other artists, the LMA. Like, LMA has a smash, and it's quote unquote, I hate this fucking word, but it's an urban hit.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, what is Normani's hit that resonates with our culture,
And
where she can put that Teflon on? She doesn't have that, in my opinion. Like,
It's a
so
good take.
I always see the
understand.
criticism for her.
And he had all the colorist comments on him. I will say, I guess for me personally, I said this last week too. I didn't realize how many people, and again, you are not entitled to forgive Chris Brown. I completely understand.
Yeah, you don't have to, for sure. I understand.
For me personally, it just had looked like after he had did the you guys remember when he did this Michael Jackson tribute?
Yes.
He was crying on stage.
Yes, that was his first like public appearance too, by the way.
Maybe
like,
I'm just so
stage.
out of the loop because I really only care about myself that I didn't realize the scope of how Chris Brown really looks. So I wanted to say this last week. I really was curious to see if Brent would outsell Chris.
And it looks like
he did, right?
he's going
I'm
to.
not
is he?
surprised. Also,
Yo,
because you
I'm
brought up
surprised.
Chris Brown was independent. Brent is also independent, but he's marketed by a really great marketing firm,
STEM. Yeah.
and they're all
okay.
tech.
I went immediately and looked into who
I know
he
you
was.
did.
Wait, is that?
Immediately.
But he's still
'Cause-
considered like independent, right?
See, he is. So he's Lost Kid. So that's his entity.
Yeah.
And it says marketed by. So Reg.
I'm asking. I
So
don't know.
Reg, I don't know.
I'm
I
not
don't-
pointing at you. I'm
I-
pointing at
Okay.
Dev.
Look at
Because
you feel me? You feel
whenever
Like,
me?
is he still an independent artist?
Whenever Dev sits
mean-
up like this, that means he wants to say something, but he's not going to. I'm on to you.
Say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's marketed,
See?
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's marketed. I seen that. I
Yeah.
thought it was the strangest thing I've
Ever.
ever seen.
Marketed.
When it says Lost Boy, it was
Lost Kids, yeah.
There's another subsidy. Can you go to
Yeah, I got
Spotify and
you.
just tell me the other
I
subsidy
got
that
the
it
subsidy,
was?
Venice.
Venice.
Venice /STEM.
Slash STEM, marketed by STEM.
Yeah.
So I was just like,
Yeah. Really big tech company, no lie.
what y'all doing?
It's something to think about.
I have a STEM account,
The wheels are turning, Reggie.
but it's a distribution company. They're a distribution company. STEM is a distribution
Because I will
company.
say this, I saw Brent's album everywhere. And that's the only reason why I went to go check if there was an entity attached to his label that
That's
he owns.
immediately.
Because I'm like, yo, bro, why do I see him everywhere? All the
Yes.
DSPs are
On
promoting
board.
it. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny because SaVon was mentioning how Chris Brown is maybe outdated in terms of way he needs to put out and distribute his stuff. And it's just like, how can a guy like Brent get that?
I think Chris Brown, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm from a respectful place.
Yeah.
You do not have to listen to me. You are a fucking goat.
Oh, yeah, you the man.
I feel like there was an opportunity that Chris Brown missed. Remember the Royalty album with his daughter?
Mhm.
I thought, holy shit, I'm finally gonna get an introspective Chris Brown. I'm finally
Wait.
gonna get
Word.
a reflection of him talking about his actual life. Maybe I'll hear some real skits of him talking.
Did he not do that? Wait,
No.
I don't.
Nah, he did
Okay.
some real nigga toxic shit though.
He just did some songs.
Nice.
He just he
Okay.
put together some songs and they were great songs.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. I was like, yo, Chris, I really want that from him. Where like, yo, bro, just deep dive on an album. I want you just to tell me about you.
Yeah.
Like, tell me the real shit you're really dealing with. You
That-
always, because he always says, "Oh, y'all only care when
The
when
narrative, the narrative.
Yo,
So write the
let's
narrative.
Write the fucking
Yeah.
narrative. Like, let me hear something. Like, give me a skit on there where you talking about,
Yeah.
you know, always being the person that's getting killed in the media. Let
Because
me
I can
get
hear.
that.
I don't even know if what kind of writers he's working with. I could just hear how maybe the writers even try to write to the old Chris Brown that they've heard before.
Of course.
Like I hear it in the music, and it's like I don't know.
I want that from Chris. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I've been screaming screaming for myself, like, yo, give me the introspective Chris.
Right,
Get
right,
dark. Get deep and dark. Just
you
come
done
down
already
here.
did everything.
He does in glimpses, and those are the songs that I tend to resonate with. Like, he has a song called "Survive the Night." Right?
Got you.
On his new album. Actually, I think it's like the first lyric, so I'll pull that up.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I've always wanted to hear from Chris Brown. Like that Royalty album, when I seen the picture for the cover of him and his daughter, I said, oh my God, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. Then
Like
when I
a
heard
444?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh my God, I was thinking about this because I was just, I hope this translates into like what we're talking about now, but because it translates in my head. But I was thinking about like, what might happen if I just quit my job and like became a full-time like content creator? I was just
You thought about that?
Just spitballing. I just wanted to see the longevity. I mean, brainstorm the longevity of it. It might be amazing now. I could do the whole like influencer shit.
Right.
But then I was like, what will it look like 10 years from now? What am I gonna do? I don't have a job. But then I was like, it can work if like I grow. Like let's say I become pregnant and now I'm like doing the mommy shit. Like like you have to grow. So as an artist too, like your audience is growing too. So like you're saying, like we would like to hear, the dad shit, like stuff like that. And it doesn't have to be like mom, dad stuff, but like you have to just. It has to change.
Evolve.
So I was like, if you're a content creator, artist, like you have to elevate and expand. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
I got the song queued up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, I have that question for you.
So
Remember, I have a
just
question for
listen to like the first lyrics.
Okay.
And this is one of my favorite songs. And not because it sounds any different, but the content of the song. Like, he's been through some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm here
for you
for
to
it.
say, I'm just trying to survive the night and never love again, I felt like that before.
no,
Like, I know
Chris Brown has been through some.
You get what I'm saying? I know what it's like.
That's why I know it's not the content.
Yeah, that's the same drums
That's how
from
I know
Hold
it's
You
not the
Down, by the
concept.
way.
Yeah.
It's the
How did you
delivery.
know that?
From what?
Hold You Down.
Hold you down.
I hold you down. It's the same feeling.
Oh,
But how
it's the
do
same
you
feeling.
exact like?
Yeah.
Oh my
It's the same.
goodness.
Sorry.
Yeah.
musician.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Continue.
No, I was just saying, like, I know because his life has been so fucking public. We know he's had those thoughts of, yo, I don't want to love again. Like, if you hear his interviews, I think Gilly asked him on $1 million worth of game. They asked him, yo, what are your thoughts on marriage? And he kind of froze up and was like, marriage, nigga. Like, what? Like, you can understand he has trauma.
Yes.
And he has a bad experience with love. And some people, like, love is a beautiful thing. I understand that. But sometimes loves bring the worst out of people.
Yes.
And I could understand
Yeah, it's the
in the
most
first
intense.
fucking lyrics is, I'm just trying to survive the night and take my own advice to never love again.
Got you.
Like, I felt like that before. I never want to fall in love again. I
you
know what
believe
that
him.
has felt
You
like.
believe him.
And I believe him. So that's why I resonated with the song. Although he has Lil Baby, although he has Lil Durk, although he has all these people on this fucking album, it's the content where I was like, oh, I know he really means that shit.
Right.
I can identify with that shit in some aspect of my life. Like, we've all been heartbroken.
Of course.
I never want to feel this again.
Right.
Yeah, I completely agree.
That's why anytime you write music and stuff like that, you can tell when the artist is being genuine to themselves. That's why anything I personally write, I practice what I preach, right? Like, that's very important to me, to be very authentic to who I am in my artistry. Let It Go, for instance. Reggie and I
just
had this
wanna
conversation
know.
1,000 times, right? Like, we've had this conversation 1,000 times. So when you hear it in my music, you're like, yo, he really thinks like that.
Yeah.
But if you cheated
It works.
on me.
This nigga. I want to ask you a question, Reggie.
Yes.
Are you okay with saying how old you are right now?
I'm 26 years old.
You're
I'm in my late
26.
20s.
Yeah.
No, I'm
And-
kidding. Am I? It's giving late 20s.
You're
You're
mid-
in mid.
20s.
No, you're
You're
still in your
mid.
mid.
You're
You're still
mid-20s.
mid. You still
Really?
mid is crazy. Sorry. You know what I meant to say. You're still
Damn,
mid.
y'all
again?
20. Y'all
Not
the mid.
this shit again.
Y'all the mids.
Ah,
They the
go.
mids, bro.
26
You the high
is a
grade.
weird year.
the
I
South.
don't
high
like
grade?
You high grade.
It's the
Because you
South.
old as shit.
Fucking 93
You the
octane
high
on you
grade.
I
niggas.
love being 25. 26 is weird. But anyway,
26 is
yes.
weird.
Yes.
So
It's
what I
just an
say
age,
to you
for
is,
sure.
and what I'm listening to you, and the nuance of what you're saying is, I'm fascinated by people like you that start to think like that, where you go, what's next? And you start to think about possible scenarios of your future. Like, and it comes with age and it comes with who you are. So in my head, I'm like 26. Yep, right around then.
Right around that time.
You start to change mentally, and you start to like. I've watched you change.
I've literally taken any chance I could bring it up. Like 25 was so intense because I was changing mentally so much.
Right.
Like I can't even speak about it enough because I speak about it a lot because I want my friends to understand, like my family, why I'm acting like this. But it was it was a lot.
It was a lot, yeah. And I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at all y'all, and I'm like, okay, and this is gonna sound old. When you were 26, SaVon,
yes.
I think about like where I was, and I go, holy shit, that was a transition time. You know what I mean? Where I was like, oh, I'm a whole different person. I'm super not who I was when I was 23, 24. So I look at her, and I'm hearing you talk about being a digital content creator and looking at the longevity of it.
Yeah.
To me, that is intelligence.
Yeah.
To me, because what I always felt like is a smart person can do things in the moment and figure things out in the moment, but an intelligent person can do things and worry about the future. Like, and think
I have
about
to balance that though, because I have always worried about the future, but then I don't know, too much of that too kills the present as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you have to really balance that. Like, yes, be smart. Don't just like quit your job with no plan, but also don't stay in this current position because you're scared of, the future, because the future didn't happen yet.
That's true.
The past is gone. Like,
That's
you
true.
only have this. So,
And-
I really have to balance that.
Yeah.
But I've been thinking about that a lot.
And we're animals.
Absolutely.
You got to ensure your survival.
Absolutely.
So I have to think about tomorrow.
And if you feel like you haven't like experienced a new life, you know how people be like, yo, I'm on my 5th life, I'm on my 100th life. Honestly, in your 20s, man, if you feel like you haven't experienced that already, or like you want to, or like you feel like you're doing something wrong. I hate to say it.
If you haven't just felt like, yo, I need to, you know how people be like,
changed.
yo, I've changed a lot. I feel like I'm on my 6th life. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go.
Oh, yes.
You know, if you feel like you haven't been there, like you just been in your same life mentally, all your years.
You haven't seen much then.
You're doing it completely
You know
wrong,
how you can identify those people? No shame to you, though. But
Yeah,
the first little tidbit that I can identify that person is how they talk about high school.
Oh my God, that was their glory days.
Yes.
Glory days.
Oh my God, I read this
Glory
great
days.
quote. Like, I don't want to have glory days because I want my life to just constantly get better.
Every day
I don't want to
is
like
glory day.
reflect on my high
Me
school
too. I'm not gonna lie though. I
years.
do have this hint of glory days, which I
was
hate.
about to say, don't
my
take that away.
college years,
Don't take that away from me. Like,
Nah, we gotta
if
take
I
that
was
away.
lit,
Look at
if
you
I was
now,
that
though.
nigga, I just
not that nigga.
added
You wasn't
on
that
to
nigga
being that
before.
nigga.
That's fine.
You get what I'm saying?
You don't talk about it like that.
You're that nigga
SaVon.
now.
That's what I'm saying.
You
I'm
were working
still
to get here.
You don't talk about it like that.
Yeah.
You talk about it like, yo, that was dope. But I'm doper now.
Yeah.
I know
You see what I'm
niggas
saying?
that be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I miss that shit.
Yeah, like,
I
nah,
wish
I
I
don't miss
could
none
go
of that.
back.
What?
Nah.
Why would you go back?
That go
What the
respect.
fuck? They wasn't even selling za back then.
Nah, it's a few.
We was on Blockwork still.
Yo,
Why the
do you know
fuck
I
would
just
we go
found
back?
out? They don't sell dubs anymore.
I mean,
You can't find a dub no more,
What is it
bro.
now?
Bro, they
who are you asking?
Bro, they only start with eighths.
Get you a little 3.5.
You can only cop weed at
with an
eighths, bro.
Yo, Za fucked the whole shit up.
The lowest amount of weed you could cop is
an
an eighth, bro. You can't cop a dub, and if you ask for a demo, you might get shot.
You can get dimes?
You can
From who?
Barely.
You just gotta. It ain't everybody ain't got. He's right. Everybody has a dub.
Bro, it fucked me up.
right,
I
you're
was
right.
talking to a few people, and they was like, yo, bro. He was like, yeah, I'm about to roll up, whatever. And I was like, all right, cool, go do that. And they always
do that.
Yeah, they always make fun of me because I'm like, yo, I don't really smoke like that, bro. Like, I start tripping, I start overthinking.
Me too.
Y'all niggas would get all the 4 a.m. text
Yes.
in the world if I
Yes.
smoke. Y'all would hate me.
Yes.
Y'all would quit the pod.
I believe you.
Like, you remember y'all was mad when I did that Will Smith shit and I had like other people on the pod?
That
Y'all
was-
would beg them to come
so
back and do the
legendary.
pod with
Like,
me
please.
because I would be
Goodness
so
gracious.
fucking annoying if I smoked on the regular.
Like, yo,
But
slide.
anyway,
Wait, doesn't smoking make you more like chill?
No.
It's
Oh,
different for
not
everyone.
me.
It's
Nah.
different for everyone.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
it
no.
don't make me want
It
to
makes me
chill.
very paranoid, and I think I'm a failure
Yeah.
immediately.
Damn.
I immediately
Shit,
say,
yo.
holy shit, I failed.
Nah, that's a fact.
Because I always be
Immediately.
chilling.
I be chilling.
And I wish I could have that back. I miss
Yeah,
that
me too.
so
No,
much.
me too.
I know.
I don't have it no
Because
more.
once it's gone, it's hard to get it back because you're afraid
Yeah.
to like dive
Go.
back into smoking. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna react if I
Yeah.
smoke, so let me just chill. So I am very jealous of anybody who can enjoy weed, who can function while smoking. Like a lot of friends, them niggas will smoke and go to
And
the
just
mall.
just go to work. too,
Bro,
like-
do you know how trippy it would be if I got high and went to the mall, bro?
Are you serious?
I would want to like,
Yes.
I would feel
Word?
like everybody's watching me.
I smoke. Sometimes I smoke before playing basketball.
That's old.
What?
Yeah, that's what people do.
I've done
Yeah,
that.
I can't do that.
yeah, I can
smoke-
never. I can
so
never.
I'm on the CBD shit.
Oh yeah, I love
Yeah.
CBD though.
Love CBD because,
Yeah, it's
and
fire.
honestly, give a look.
I'm
Even
on
though you,
melatonin.
Mr. Seamoss. You see the kids are
Like a
overdosing on
baddie.
melatonin.
You
Nah, I'm on melatonin.
He on melatonin
you know
like
what I
a
mean?
baddie.
But
You
y'all don't
hear?
see the kids
know.
overdosing on melatonin? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that shit getting weird.
It
Yeah,
is for
I
the
stopped
baddies.
taking it.
I might have started that.
You should. Okay.
The OD on melatonin.
All right.
I was popping like 8 of them bitches a night.
That shit is
I need
dangerous.
sleep, nigga.
Fucks with your circadian
Because I just
rhythm.
be up thinking like,
Yo,
yo,
do y'all hear
damn, she dead don't love me. Like I
want you
just be
to-
thinking mad different things. Like, yo, I'm
This
a
is not
failure.
good. We will unpack this later.
Nigga Pierre said I used to just take Benadryl.
Yeah.
Not
Oh wait,
NyQuil.
yeah, that's
You're
like a
sick.
common thing.
You're sick.
You can't take that every day.
Not
Reggie.
every
Nah,
day,
that's
but when you
fire.
have to go to sleep, people would just do Benadryl or NyQuil.
You just just take some, just drink. I ain't gonna lie.
Just
I
get
had a
some.
That's
problem.
worse.
I used to drink to go to sleep. At one point, I had a really tough time.
That's not-
I could like.
that's not
I was,
healthy.
It's
The
very unhealthy.
album wasn't
Okay.
selling.
CBD.
What did it?
Hey,
The
2017,
album wasn't
2018
selling
shit
that
got
year?
weird for albums.
Because that nigga must have started drinking to go to sleep.
Honestly, I went into a massive
Depression?
Massive depression 2018. I wanted to
Same.
fucking die. Because I was like, what the fuck is happening? I had my whole life planned out.
Yeah.
Music was gonna be it. And I was like, the transition happened where I was like, what happened to the sales? Why is things being counted weird? Everything got
Yeah.
fucking
Fuck.
weird.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Nah, that's how I feel right now.
He's like, anyway.
That's how I feel right now. I open that
Hey.
shit up. I be looking at our numbers and like, yo,
Let me
where's
tell
the
you something.
liquor?
Let me tell you something.
Nah, that shit
I
be
was
giving
the
me heart,
liquor.
bro.
Let me tell you
Nah,
something.
yo,
When
y'all
you see that,
understand.
just understand to yourself
Yeah.
something is occurring.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And be honest with yourself.
I do.
No, I'm not saying you don't.
I'll be honest as a
But I'm just saying,
motherfucker.
for
I call
everybody.
y'all niggas early. Like,
Hey,
He'll be like, guys,
be honest,
we gotta do
reassess,
something about this.
Yeah.
and act. I
Yeah.
always act. Don't you get down, have your
Yeah,
day
yeah.
of
Yeah.
oh fuck, but get your ass up and react.
I think the reason why I'm always doing things is so I never get low. I had to analyze that shit the other day. Like
what you mean?
I'm always doing something.
That's a fact.
When somebody's calling me, texting me, I'm always doing some shit.
That's a fact.
And some girl was like, yo, you think that's like a trauma response? I'm like,
Yeah,
it might.
it is. It is.
I'm
is.
like,
I'm sorry.
yeah, so?
It is.
I'm like,
Oh,
all I
yeah,
got.
and
I'm like, hell yeah.
It's all I got.
Oh my god.
all I got.
That's all I
Shit,
got.
at
That's
least
all
you
I
know.
got.
No,
At
I'm
least
mad
you-
over
At
it.
least you're not denying it.
No,
like-
yeah, not at all.
I can't let that. That's something
Yeah.
I know I'm never gonna be able to let go.
Yeah.
I have to work. I have to
to.
constantly be
I have
fucking
to.
working.
Yo, I think
Absolutely.
honestly,
Uh-huh.
I think this
wanna talk about
podcast
this.
was like built off of trauma.
Yeah, nah,
I think we
absolutely.
trauma bond.
Most things are.
I think that, bro. I
We're
think we
literally
trauma
forcing
bond.
ourselves to do this
Because
we have to work.
We all just feel like we gotta do something all the time to the
yeah.
point where like
Yeah.
It's
I
bad.
think we be trauma bonding on the low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah.
I'm sure.
Cause our friends trauma, bro.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah, you know
Look what I
I'm saying?
tell you niggas every
Nah,
fucking
yeah,
week.
you be getting your shit off in here. Word.
This is trauma. This is all fucking trauma.
yeah, but it's good
That I
let
get to
it out.
finally talk about. Think about it. I don't say any of this out loud.
Your mom thanked me for that, by the way.
What did she thank you
She
for?
thanked me for that.
What did she say to
For
you?
letting you get your shit off.
You lying.
Nah, that ass.
She
What she
thanked
said?
me.
She thanked us,
'Cause
nigga.
she-
Damn.
she-
We're gonna take all the credit. She thanked us.
Oh yeah, he was there too.
This
Yeah.
nigga, yo,
Nah, cause I thought I was
You mean this
connected.
nigga?
Like,
yeah, he thanked you. She
nah,
thanked
that
me.
you don't remember.
Only me.
But you didn't see
Reg,
it
you
though.
was there, right?
Wait, was this conversation
See,
in
she
the
wasn't
gym?
even
Damn,
there.
Reg, you're supposed to be on the money with me.
See, it was a
You
like
forgot,
we was a
Reg.
vibe.
She was his mom was
Wait,
so
no,
What did
what-
she
You
say
was
to
the
y'all?
plus one.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
you was the plus one.
So
bro.
she said
He was
SaVon
vibing.
and others.
Yeah,
That's what she
he's the
said.
plus one.
That's what SaVon is saying that happened.
Nah, I love your mom, bro. But nah, she dead ass said that. She thanked me. She was like, yo, like I ain't gonna tell you what she said on
Okay.
air, but she definitely acknowledged the fact that you get on this podcast and you open up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And you reveal parts of yourself that you normally wouldn't in your everyday life.
Right.
And she said, thank you. Like,
Yeah.
I love y'all as a collective.
Right.
Alex, collective. But she definitely,
She said that?
yeah,
She
of
did.
course.
I
Absolutely.
know what it is.
She absolutely did.
Because she learning so much about her son
Yes.
through fucking watching this fucking
I
shit.
can't imagine
believe
being
it.
a mom
Isn't
and
that-
watching a podcast, my son on a podcast like this. Like,
Doesn't
that's
that feel
crazy.
good, though?
Especially if that nigga had like 12 inches. I'll be like, yo, why my son got this?
Why
Like,
would you just
what's good
remind
with
her
this?
that?
Like, why he can't
she
wear
used to
shorts?
do his diapers, bro.
I remember. Oh, so she
Yeah.
like, yo, why this nigga really walking around with that shit on him?
She been doing.
Like,
This
you know how
is so
niggas
out of
say,
pocket,
yo, we
like,
keep that thing
what,
on me?
Like,
She
what are
been
we
knowing.
talking about?
That's what Dev mean when he walk. I got that thing. You know how like gangster niggas talk about guns and shit? Yo, I got that thing on me,
Putting
on my
my
hip.
mom and my dick in the same
It's nuts.
context
I don't know
is
how you did it.
Fucking
She did
I don't know
that.
how you did
top tier,
That's her
I don't know how you
fault.
did it.
uncomfortable moments of me right
No,
now.
no,
I'm sorry, bro.
But honestly though, doesn't that make you feel good? Not that.
Nah, that
What?
gotta make
I'm
her
talking
feel
about
great.
Not that. I'm talking.
Pardon?
I mean, just like your mom
That shit
listening
make-
to you. Because, you know, sometimes you ever feel like you try to tell someone what's going on
Right.
and how exactly you're feeling.
Yeah.
And because you're telling them so direct and straight on,
They don't, yeah.
it doesn't process correctly.
Right.
But for some reason, when they just hear it passingly, it just relates to them a little bit different. They digest it like
Yeah.
a bit more as opposed to maybe being on defense if you were to just come to them directly, right? Like,
I think it definitely works for her because I don't talk to my mom and I have a very, I don't want to say passive, but we don't get into like really deep
stuff.
And we don't really get into like really deep conversations.
But she's still like your best friend. Like you guys be joking like all day. We see the videos.
Because we know each other so well. My mother is really like the type. My mother's the person that is like, nigga, you know nobody know you better than me.
Right.
And I get that down with my mother. Like, stop playing, bro. Like I really get down. Like I don't have a typical relationship with my mom. And I try to even explain to her like I am not a typical son to you. That's not. We're not doing that.
Mother.
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Nah,
I'm
that's
dead
why
serious.
she thanked me because she said, "Yo, this nigga's a fucking menace."
Yeah, I'm a menace. With my mom, I'm so honest with my mom.
off,
I'm
dude.
so honest with her. I tell her about herself. I tell her when she's wrong and all that other stuff. That's not normal, and I know most kids can't get that. You can't get that off your parents, or you don't feel comfortable. But me, I'm so comfortable telling my mother, "You are fucking wrong, mom," and doing that. And sometimes she'll be mad as fuck. She won't talk to me, but it don't matter. I'm like, it don't. And she'll walk away from me, and I'm like, it don't matter. I'm your son. You can't get away from me anyway. So it's click. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, I
like,
hate that line. My dad say that all the time.
What?
Like, yo, nigga, I'm your father. Like,
where
you going?
Like, yeah, what are you doing?
Where you going?
Like, you mad? Really?
Yeah.
Get over yourself.
I'll
you
see
mad?
you at the next.
Mad?
Yeah.
Who, and you mad at me?
Yeah.
Nigga, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
you came from
It
my
gets me
balls.
so mad because, like, in my head, I'm really that nigga. Then I got an older nigga that's like, he's really.
feels the
I'm
same
like,
way.
Yo, you really him, nigga? Fuck
Fuck out of here, bro. I'm me, bro.
Word. Like,
And when you keep thinking
what
that you
this
came
nigga-
from someone, I came from this motherfucker.
Word. Like, I ain't gonna hold. Like, it's funny. So again, honestly, we this. Oh damn, we really good. Yo, you good, bro?
Yeah, man.
You good? I was talking to my father, and it got me hot. It got me tight. It really did get me tight.
Okay.
It's one of the few times that I got tight because, like, talking about toxic. This nigga is toxic, and I understand where I got it from.
Okay.
So talking about him being him.
Don't do that. He's
I'm
a
like,
product of
yo,
his environment.
Yo, bro, what the fuck is good with you? So
What does that mean?
a few. Who my father is?
It's still toxic. He said it like he's a product of an environment.
Trying to shoot
Toxic
the nigga some
environment?
bit.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro, don't shoot that nigga no bail. Why he? Oh wait.
Whoa, where you going?
Wait.
Oh wait, hold up. Yo, edit that. Just edit this. We gonna bleep all of this.
Beep! Just put a big ass bleep.
So why did he send somebody that he
Okay.
was in a very long relationship with? He got history with this person. He sent that person like a song of "Do You Ever Think of Me?" Like 16 years later, bro. And I'm like, yo, why are you like?
cross your mind
Yeah.
every time
Bro, I'm like, yo,
miss you?
Nigga outside with the radio out like this.
I had to ask him, like, bro, you was locked up for 8 years. How
What you
much
think he
time
was thinking about?
Like,
That
what-
whole 8. Fuck.
Every time SaVon shares a story
That
about his
whole-
dad, I'm like, I see why SaVon is the way he is.
There you
like,
go.
I'm not even trying to be funny. I really see it.
You
too.
see
I
why
see,
I
that's
just be
his
letting
dad,
y'all
like-
catch up, right?
Oh
I
my
met his father mad time. That's why I be quiet when he start bugging over here.
Yeah, I
Well, I
was.
met the nigga father.
That's
I already know
crazy,
what's going
bro.
on.
Yeah, I was a little triggered by that.
Crazy.
I was like, yo, why are you doing this? Like, what?
do you
what?
really want him to explain
Nah.
it? Because I
I
feel like
get
if
it.
he
But you know what,
explained
though?
it, you'd
Let's
be
go.
like, all right, enough.
All right,
you know what,
can I
though?
say something else real quick?
Yes.
I'm just reveal something, and then you can say whatever you want to
Sure.
say. So I was talking to my pops,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like I heard the story before, and I don't know who told me the story,
Okay.
but
Huh?
I mean,
that
technically,
was
he is
it.
a
You the
shot.
man. Nah, you the
Hey,
man.
Reggie's
conceiving is
positivity.
hard.
SaVon
That's
is
a
the man.
miracle.
bro,
People
know that about yourself.
You was
Wow, accident.
What's wrong with
That's
that?
beautiful.
I was an accident too. I'm
accidents?
cool with being an accident. I'm here now. Think about it. Think about it. She got,
it's a miracle. Is it?
nah,
Is like
it is.
Yeah.
Think about it. She got something to show for it.
my mom's gonna kill me for telling y'all this. But
Yeah, bro. Bleep this out. My fault.
Nah,
Mom.
we're
It was
not
him.
believing none of that.
I'm not gonna lie to
Nobody
you.
told her to do that shit.
Yo,
in
if
94.
my
Oh
son
my
was on his
God.
podcast telling the world about this about me, like, I'll be pretty tight. Like,
Yeah, I'd
Would
be
you?
sick
I'll
as
be like,
fuck.
why are you like? This is my business.
You
But
talk
also,
about
your
my
mom is like,
my vagina.
she's heard the podcast.
Yeah, your mother's cool. I hope.
I think.
Sorry if I'm sorry. You know what I always do? I used to play with my friends sometimes.
What's up?
Anytime I was mad at them, I'd be like, I could tell you was a mistake.
Yo, you that's
That cuts deep because what if they
you hear this deep
were?
And then they tell me, yeah, I
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
I'm like, you were a mistake. I was like, I was planned.
But see, I want to. But you know what's
I
funny?
was
I
hella
just actually.
planned.
Can I tell you something? No.
Yes.
I thought all my life I was planned. Until
Wait,
I
didn't
saw
you say
a
you were?
pi-
Look at you.
Until I saw a picture 4 years ago, And I said, why my mom pregnant in this picture?
Wait.
So what happened was, and what I figured out is, my mother always told me, you were planned. He wanted to have a kid. I wanted to have a kid.
Oh my god.
So we had a kid. And I said, fire. Went outside with that information. Nigga, I'm planned, nigga. Fuck is you talking
I
about?
was meant to be here.
Seen a picture of my mom and
shit.
dad getting married, right?
Afterwards.
And she was pregnant in the marriage photo.
Okay.
You could still be planned.
Hold on.
Okay, I see
Maybe
what you're
marriage
getting at.
wasn't the goal right then.
Hold on. Because I always heard that my grandfather was like, you're going to marry that girl.
Right.
Little push. It's a
You
little
know.
push there.
Just a little, you know what I mean?
So I'm putting context clues together. I said, oh, so you was pregnant on the wedding, on your wedding day. And I said, holy shit, I wasn't planned. I'm a fucking mistake.
nah,
And you got married on those pretenses.
Yeah.
Then I said, is
Did it
that
for
why
you.
my dad hates me?
Yo.
Dad.
I got you,
Nah,
wait, you really thought that? You really thought that? Nah, you really thought
I'm
that?
here.
See,
This
I
is where
tried
it
to,
comes
I
from.
was trying to talk to my friends.
If we want to real nigga talk, if you
No,
want to really have real nigga talk, let's do it. Go.
We can have real nigga talk right now. I'm with you. What? Let me tell you something.
Let's do it.
I know I'm a
Yo,
mistake.
not the trauma bonding.
Let's do it. Nah, let's do it.
Bro.
Nah, let's do it.
I'm clearly an accident.
Right.
So now,
Why you clear? Why?
Stop. See? All of
But
you
it's
guys
ill,
are
though.
meant to be here.
Not
Reggie's
really.
world is
But
crashing.
now I want to dispel that. You guys should be okay with being mistake babies and being accidents. I feel like, again, we're all different, but some people spend a lot of their life
he's
not
y'all
living out.
should be
Not
okay
living
with-
out. I'm dead serious. A lot of people don't live out their lives and just hold on to that fact. And all I'm just trying to say is it can really affect the life that you actually have because you're here.
But define
Feel what I'm saying?
mistake. Like if you're here
Like, yo,
living a
he
life,
might
I
like,
did not want to have you. I didn't plan for you to.
Yeah,
but you were
like,
in your, you think
She didn't know
that.
what she was doing.
Okay, but like your mom thinks it was a mistake, but you look at how you turned out. You're clearly not a mistake.
Yeah,
like,
but that's a
your
good
life
mistake.
is not
There
a
are
mistake.
good mistakes.
But it's
Okay.
okay.
They're
All
bad
of-
ones.
All of my
Okay.
one of my boys in the
But it's
middle of the
okay.
night text my dad and say, "Yo, SaVon is the greatest mistake you've ever made in your life,"
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, ill mistake.
and that's a fact.
like you ever did something ill by accident?
Yes.
That's fire.
Yes.
Like
We
The
are
great
all
mistake.
mistakes here.
I feel like us as
Most of
people.
us.
Title: The Great
The Great
Mistake.
Mistake.
Who was
Let's
planned?
write that down.
Who was
As a-
really planned?
Great mistake.
Yes,
Like,
the great
first
mistake.
off, why would I even want? I don't want to be planned. I want my keep you on your toes.
Nah,
It's giving spontaneous.
The fuck am I was never a yeah.
I
fuck
still
outta
wish
here.
I was planned
Why?
Yeah, it's great.
because I can.
But why?
Reggie's planned, and look at her. Look,
she's fucking
planned children.
put together.
When your parents were ready
As
for you,
fuck.
it's a different kind of child you
I
bring
don't know.
up.
I mean, you're very like put together.
What? I don't
You're doing
know.
great
I don't
in
agree
life.
with that.
Yeah,
that
but
nigga is
I don't
not.
agree with
that
that.
nigga
He has a house.
Look, he's successful as fuck, but all these niggas be crazy.
Thank
Dev
you.
is nuts, bro.
I'm troubled. I'm
Nu-
very
Dev
troubled.
is nuts
man.
on the
I'm
low.
very
He's
troubled.
good nuts. There's good nuts and bad nuts. Pause. But
Okay,
he's the good part of the nut.
I'm the good nut.
But he's
Yeah.
the good part.
It's
I'm the
like the
good
left
nut.
nut and the right nut. You
So
know,
we're-
like when you bust too
but-
hard, your left
I
nut
get
start
what Alex is
hurting.
saying. Just be real
That's
with yourself.
mad true. Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Is that
what?
yo? I felt that before.
When
Wait,
you
what?
bust too hard, sometimes
One of my nuts hurt.
It's like I thought I had cancer in my balls.
I was scared too. I went and got
What?
that. I was like, hold
That nigga's
on.
nothing too hard.
How you never hit the ceiling?
I feel like I hit
We always wind up here.
No, that's your move.
Sorry. All right. Let me pull us out.
That's
I'll pull us
your
out.
move.
I'll pull us
Hey,
out.
yo,
I'll pull us
pause.
out. Oh my god.
Bring us back, bro.
You hear him?
Nah,
You could have said anything else
Nah.
besides pull out.
nah,
Alright.
bring it back.
Listen,
I'm gonna bring it back.
I'm a
wanted-
mistake.
Yes.
I wanted to get back to what you were saying. All right,
What?
just laugh with me when I say this. I promise. Just laugh.
Okay.
I'm
All right,
All
Hey,
right. Let's go.
just hear me out. I'm not shooting nobody bail here.
Okay.
Okay, I want to be very clear before I state this.
Okay.
I'm just a thinker. And sometimes I
You
got
do be
you, P. I
thinking.
see it. I'm here. Thank you, buddy. I'm just a thinker, right?
Okay.
And a lot of the time, I don't know. I've always been a kid. I don't like putting necessarily the blame on people.
Okay.
I really do that. Like internally, I just try to understand why things are.
Okay.
Now, just stay with me.
Okay.
All right.
I could totally understand what, you know what I'm saying? If my pops was living an ill ass life,
Right.
and then here I come, like I could definitely see. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Reg, you scaring me. Stay with me.
What?
Okay, good. I thought I was scaring you. I could totally see how bro was like, nah. Like,
I get
again,
it. I get it.
I promise you, I'm being
see
very
it.
honest here. Just in hindsight, because I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right.
Okay.
All I'm saying is like, yo, shit be happening, bro.
You can see why.
You can see why and how that could occur. Like, if he was a nigga that was outside and never showed no family traits,
right?
I could see how son was like, not for me. No, laugh for me. It's fine. I'm serious.
Not for me.
And
so not for me. I
kind of hear what you're saying. To kind of like, yo, does my dad hate me, or was it? How much differently did their lifestyles change? I've thought about this.
Did I ruin your life?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Because I think about that.
Yes.
I say to myself, yo, that's what essentially.
No accountability to them, right?
Of course, no. Because that's what children do. They ruin your lives, right?
Ain't that what they say?
They ruin your lives.
Yeah, that's why I ain't have none yet.
Hold on.
Let me not say that. Children are a blessing.
They're a blessing.
And I can't wait to experience fatherhood.
Blah, blah.
Nah, honestly, I can't wait to be a dad. I can't wait to be somebody's daddy.
Because every time I say I'm excited to have kids, y'all be like, yeah, but you don't know the truth.
Very expensive.
So I'm not even going to start.
I want to have kids. Lord, please bless me with children.
I don't know, so stop speaking on it like this.
I'm just saying.
You guys are always mad negative. You are mad negative too.
I just said I want to be a daddy.
You said kids ruin your life.
Nah,
I would never say
they
that.
ruin your bank account.
Why can't I be realistic in my thought process?
In my thought process.
To say, wow,
But why
this is going to really disrupt everything I have going on.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Kids will disrupt, but you guys are like, oh my God, it's going to ruin my life. That's negative.
All right, let me be
when you're
even
ready
more
for
clear.
it,
Hold just train of thought.
Okay.
What I'm saying, Reg, is you just said it, Reg. If you're ready for it, how many people have sex and don't be ready for it?
All of us.
And then be stuck. I feel like I'm really only speaking to that side of it. Like, there's people who are gonna plan for the kid. They're excited. It's planned awesome. It's some people out here just fucking.
That's true.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
fire.
And
That's
it's, you know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
And
That's
that's why. And then it lands up in your lap.
That's why you shouldn't be
though.
cheating.
I mean,
also, that's why you shouldn't be cheating. Because the cheating baby, oh my, that would fucking...
It never leaves.
That's the NBA player special.
All right.
All the NBA
That's what they
niggas
love
got
to do.
one of those.
Chill.
That's how I knew I wasn't meant to be one of those
All the
athlete
good
niggas.
ones.
Nah,
Conviction.
dead ass.
You wasn't really elite if you ain't had
it's
one of
out
them.
there.
Yeah, I know.
Some of
Gotta
our
be an elite
favorite
nigga.
players.
Oh, God.
They all got. I'm not gonna say no names because I don't want to
Good
like
man.
kill
You're
that
growing.
back.
Your therapist is doing
Therapy
well.
is working.
Top 75 list.
Shout out.
Word. Nah, what happened?
It's half of the top 75.
Yo, chill.
All the
That's
niggas we
good.
celebrated
That's
this
good.
year. All of them got like babies on the side.
It
But
had
it's fly. It's fly. Like, all right, so there's an NBA player that I don't know him, but I've heard stories, right?
Sure,
Okay.
He had a whole wife, public figure.
Okay.
Him and his wife, they were a couple goals. Everybody, we love you, we love you, we love you. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Yeah.
And the NBA player,
Cheers.
he had a whole girl living at his gym. He purchased the gym and
Oh
had
my
her
God, I know who you're talking
in an
about. Everyone
apartment.
knows who you're talking about. There's
Nah.
only a few NBA niggas that have
Wait, why
bought
can't we say
a
this
gym.
then?
The gym is the gym in
everybody
New
don't-
York?
I'm not saying no names.
What are you talking about?
But we not.
Wait,
doing-
is this like, why can't we say the name? Is it like
Because
you shouldn't, 'cause it's
the
a
God
legend.
code.
Okay,
It's
okay,
God
okay.
code.
It's a
It's
legend.
God
Legend.
code. It's God code. At the end of the day, like, even though I don't know this man, I respect his legacy on and off the court. Now, the nigga had somebody living in his gym paying for it. He had a baby. He had a baby on the side.
Okay.
He was able to like still provide a lifestyle for him.
Okay.
I guess his wife and
Right.
that baby at the time.
Right.
It was it's different. Like, some people are in, like Alex said, people are just fucking the fuck.
Yeah.
People just fucking.
Yeah.
If you have
Everybody want to fuck everybody.
the ability to take care of, and I'm not
I hear you.
condoning this
I
shit.
know what you're saying.
I'm
I
not
understand the
condoning
nuance.
this shit at all.
I'm not.
But
And-
there is nuance to that conversation.
Get you.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That's why they say cheating is a rich nigga sport.
You say that.
Mhm.
Cheating is for rich people.
I heard that.
Mhm.
I did hear that.
Because you only see, well, that's not true.
Well, I mean, everybody can cheat, but to do stuff like that, yes, you have to have money.
It's a rich nigga sport.
That is a rich.
If you're cheating, have some money.
You feel me? And
Oh
really,
my God.
nah.
This is a bad. I hope a child isn't watching this.
No,
Like,
but I want the children to hear it. No. You know what it is? Reg. Because, I think I was scaring Reggie a little bit. You really want to know what it is, Reggie? I want all of us to be good parents. I know we are. I'm just, imagine if y'all see how I'm confident. Y'all love my energy. Y'all know I never had my dad in my life.
okay.
Imagine if I didn't think the way I thought,
Mhm.
all throughout my adolescence to now,
Okay.
to just be confident and carve my way out. Dev, you too. You've done a marvelous job. I'm really just speaking I just know the new generation of kids. I get it. Sometimes your parents aren't the best.
Right.
I completely understand that.
Right.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I just feel like the other side of that, just to help your soul,
Right.
your spirit,
Right.
your energy as you're getting older,
Right.
is just to, again, maybe not everything is that realistic, but just not to be accepting, but just to get your. I'm trying to say this
I
right.
think it is accepting. I mean, realizing the truth, like to help yourself move on, because I think we spoke about this like a while ago, so we can't have the conversation again. This is not my story, this is John's story, and it's okay if I say it because he talks about it all the time.
Okay.
Like he has a great relationship with his father and his father's side of the family. Like he has his family, like because he said exactly what Alex said. Like he thought back, he was like, hey, at that age, like he just wasn't ready. Like, and John understands that now as a grown ass man. Now they have a great relationship.
And
so
now he has
he wasn't like, oh my God, my dad hated me. So I get what you're saying.
And now John doesn't have to point the blame. You just become a more healthy person.
Be like, this
when
is
you
what
start
happened.
to get the understanding of it's so easy to just be like, oh yeah, my dad was this, my mom was this. I used to do that.
Yeah.
But
especially as a teen, of course you say that.
Naturally, but at the end of the day, you're here already and it's your life.
Yo.
You know, it's your life now.
Oh my God.
You know, I really want kids to hear that because I see them struggle with that. Oh, I hate my mom, I hate my dad, and not this and that. I feel you, but now you are here.
They were learning.
You know what I'm saying? I want your spirit to be boosted so you could go do the things you want to do.
Facts.
It's your life now. You know
what I always said to those kids, bro?
Yeah.
Anytime I meet those kids now, anytime I have like my nieces, not my nieces, but like cousins, little cousins and stuff, like, and they be like, yo, my mom doing this, my dad this. You know what I say to them, bro? I go, so you don't like living with them? They be like, no. I'm like, do you know the one way you could stop this whole thing?
Watch this.
Figure it out and get the fuck out of the house. I said, your relationship will improve tenfold with your parents if you get the fuck out of the house. So I know that you complain about your parents and things of that nature, and your parents suck and blah, blah, blah. Get out. Figure out a way, work your ass off to provide for yourself so you don't have to be there.
Create a better environment for yourself.
Yeah,
like,
change your
I know
situation.
that was the environment you were born into and taught. But stop putting so much of the blame on them. I hate that.
Because you know what? And you know why this is? You know why we can say this? Because at the end of the day, you got no choice.
Yes,
you got no choice.
That's it.
Either that's just gonna be your life, and you're gonna be in that situation, or you're gonna figure out a way out. And I'm not saying this to people that's being like abused. Like, of course, I'm not going to extremes.
That's different.
But I'm just saying to people that's on the surface complaining, fam, there's only one way out. Fam.
It will hinder you, and you will not realize it. You'll be in your 20s and your 30s putting off blame on a person that's living their own thing or maybe not even here, as opposed to working with what you got.
And getting the fuck out.
And you feel me, bro? Like, it's really a mindset thing. So
it's a mindset.
I love that you worded that. Like, again, I don't want to be insensitive. I know we all come from different families, different traumas. I get it. I speak personally from this. It's helped my soul, my spirit, my energy to be like this. You feel me? Because I can think about, okay, I don't have to necessarily just put the onus and blame on one entity, one person. Oh, it's because of this, I'm not that. Oh, it's because of it. No, man, you here now. Let's figure it out for you.
And I've had some fucked up shit happen, like that I will never tell you on this pod, but I've had some fucked up shit happen to me. And at the end of the day, it really motivated me to say, I have to get in a better space. And I have to figure out a way. That's when I was in high school. I was like, oh shit, I have to do better in life in order to like transcend past this. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like something clicks in you as opposed to saying, all right, I'm complaining right now. This isn't helping. I need to do something. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the only way. And like I said, if you're in that situation, that's your situation. And you are either going to be in that situation forever or the only option.
That's it.
There's no other way. So like, I don't know how we got here.
I don't either, but I honestly, I love when y'all kind of play off of each other because I think it's so organic. And I think it allows me and Reggie, like, who's grew up in much different circumstances than y'all, like, personally, and Reggie, you speak to it too, but I get to sit back and, again, I don't know how often y'all talk about this in your personal life. So going back to the conversation with your mom, I'm sure she doesn't see these emotions. She doesn't understand this reaction. Like, she probably has learned so much about the complexity between you and the relationship with your dad, right? And how you see that. And Alex, if your mom listened, I'm sure she would learn a lot too. But regardless, y'all both get to get that out. And I think that is like when I've been super fucking quiet because I become a fan. Like what we do, I'm a fan of, right? Like the reason I got into podcasting is because I'm a fan of the art of podcasting or this style of podcasting that we do, right? Super relatable. We try to connect with our audience, but we also are very in tune and aware of who we are as people, which is why I love what we do specifically and why I believe in what we're gonna do, right? The moments that y'all have where me and Reggie could turn into fans, and we could just listen to y'all because I know there's an audience who resonates with how you feel, Devvon. There's an audience who resonates with how Alex feels. And it's something that I can't bring to the table. So thank y'all.
You're welcome.
Okay, I appreciate that.
We appreciate you for let us get it off. Because you're right, I don't really have a lot of entities that really get this shit off at. But for me though, when I do speak with people that experience the same things I'm going through, SaVon,
it'd be pretty dead on.
It'd be pretty dead on, but I never want them to I just never want us to get into victim mode.
Yeah,
I never want us to get into victim mode.
Yeah, it doesn't help me.
It comprises so much of your spirit in your life.
Yeah, it doesn't help me at all.
At all.
I've found that like very early. Luckily, I found that out very early in my life. Like being a victim. And you are a victim. Guess what? You are a victim.
You are, yes.
You can have it. Yes. You can keep it. Yeah. It's yours. You can do what you want with it. But for me personally, it's like when I'm in that victim, if I'm feeling like a victim, I don't want to be a victim anymore. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I want to figure out a way to never let this happen.
I want to be a victor.
When you fail at something, I'll be like, I don't ever want to feel this way again. So I'm going to practice. I'm going to make sure that I have that motivation. And that's kind of how I want to raise my children to make it full circle as far as children. Is like, I want them to fail. I want them to fail. I need them to struggle because the life that I'm going to provide.
Fail's a strong word.
I want them to fail.
No, that's necessary. No, I think it's necessary.
Yeah, really.
I want them to fail. I want them to try out for a team, and I want them to fucking fail.
So my perspective might be fucked up.
Maybe. But I want you to fail.
I don't know if I want that for my kids. I think like
you
don't want it.
I think there's ways to teach your kids humbleness and gratitude. I think there's ways to do that. But because I come from such humble beginnings, like I know what it's like to go to bed in the middle of the winter in New York in a snowstorm and have to bundle up with 3 jackets, 4 pair of socks, and pajamas, long johns, Under Armour, just to stay warm through the night. Like I understand that struggle. And it wasn't like that all the time. So let me not put my parents out there, my family out there. But there were some nights where, we ain't have hot water for a few days and it was cold as fuck. And the pipes is about to freeze. And make sure y'all keep the fucking sink running just a little bit so the pipes don't freeze in this house. Like, I understand what that's like. I know what it's like being in a sedan with a 7-person family. 7 people trying to travel in a sedan 45 minutes to and from. Like, I know that struggle. So when you say fail, and again, I'm not trying to change your thoughts. But when you say fail, it kind of triggered me a bit because I know when I have a kid, when I have a family, when I have people that I got to care for, I want them to understand like, your father, he came from this, but you'll never have to go through that because I went through it. You get what I'm saying? So
of course. I see what you're saying.
There's some element of humbleness. Yeah, like I want you to understand nothing is given. You still have to earn.
Understood.
But I never want my kid to come home and be like, Dad, I'm a failure.
No, but that's
what I'm saying is I'm not saying from a poverty standpoint of, wow, you ain't got shit.
No, but he's talking more about the struggle.
Yes.
But we're talking about like
I'm talking about
trying
failing,
something and
failing. I'm not talking about my kids.
I'll be too deep.
Yeah,
That's that therapy shit.
Yeah, we're not
That's that bullshit, bro.
I'm not talking
my
about
therapist, she be doing too good of a job sometimes. I hear words and I get triggered. Like,
I was like,
this nigga said failed. I saw my whole life. Like, oh my God, I'm wrong. We're back in the home.
I'm not talking about purposely put our kids in those situations, but in certain situations where like we don't hand them everything. Like I'm going through that with my little sister right now. She's a spoiled brat.
Right.
And like I talked to my sister about, my parents about, I'm like, why are you just giving her everything? Like,
see it.
But I also have to understand my parents too. That's their last one. I will never know what that feels like.
Yes, the baby. The baby's always spoiled rotten.
But I think there's a way to, give children a good life, but also teach them real life lessons.
Exactly.
Like, that's why when I feel like people think about, this isn't my fault. Like the way that I'm represented on this podcast, like I feel like people don't really hear about the struggles that I went through a lot, and I've been through a lot. And like when I'm here not speaking while they're going off, I'm just not ready to yet. But like that, it's possible to have, a normal suburban life, but also go through some real ass shit that teaches you like life lessons.
Absolutely. And that's where I'm coming from in that regard. Where it's like, first of all, SaVon, all I said was, yo, my kid, try out for a team and fail.
This
nigga went to 3 Under Armours, a wife beater. I had 12 roaches
on my face.
I just want him to not hit the team.
Because if my kid go out for the basketball team
was on my stomach
and he fail, I gotta pay the coach off. You get what I'm saying? Like,
that's not a good example.
For real quick.
That's
like,
OD.
if my kid don't make the football team, like,
OD.
Principal Johnson, what y'all need? Y'all need a library? Y'all need more facilities?
I don't think
y'all need more
that,
resources and textbooks?
Look, you ready?
I gotta pay that off.
Wait, let's full circle.
We not no failures in it.
Like, Reggie Dev, let's full circle for this.
Nah, that's not
nepotism.
Facts.
Oh God.
Yeah, if you come on my nutsack, you good.
Remember, he was
For
mad at
life.
us with the
So
nepotism.
you were
So can I
on the
say
side
this?
of nepotism.
I
Okay,
changed
so
my
we can talk
mind.
about nepotism, right?
That's
He's
cool.
like, he wanted people
Love
to
you
work.
some nepotism,
He
right?
wanted people to work.
Not my baby.
Right now,
Exactly.
Not my baby.
SaVon.
My baby ain't got to do no work.
Exactly.
Nigga, you go.
That's what
You
I'm
know
saying.
why I slave? You know why I hit these
Yeah.
niggas group chat so hard?
For your
you.
unborn seed.
Can I tell you why?
Yes, this need to know
Can
shit
I
better
tell you
work
why I
out.
work hard for my future children and for people in my family that I have more or less recently having to take over
Sure.
and be a bigger,
Role.
You
Have a
daddy.
bigger role.
basically have to be a
you
parent
daddy.
in their
Nigga
lives.
is
In the
not
house.
daddy.
Okay.
Say you daddy in the house,
So,
bro. Because
for
what
me,
other man is there?
It's fucking me up. I forgot I was gonna
Because
say.
niggas
I
just
had-
go Happy Father's Day.
Your role. Your role.
But
Your
they
role in the
said
house.
no. They said Happy Father's Day. My fault. That's daddy when you say Happy Father's Day. My
Like,
fault,
shut
bro.
up, I'm helping my friend.
My fault, bro.
So like when you have to take over and be like the father role in someone's life,
Daddy.
like you start to realize deep down, wow, I can sit here and give you the world,
Yeah.
or I can show you how the world works and you can find your
Own
piece
niche.
of it.
Yeah.
So for me, I say to this is what I've been doing and this is what I always do with everyone, even my shorty, where I say,
Wait, hold on.
like,
Don't start your shit.
no, I'm dead ass.
Don't
Even,
be starting your.
Okay,
yo.
all right, go
We
on.
didn't
what
say
is
anything.
happening?
Nigga
I
always
didn't say
doing that
anything.
bullshit. Every
Go
time
off,
you
go
bring
off.
your girl.
Yeah,
up.
Go
yeah.
off, go off, go
So
off.
even with my shorty, like for instance, she wanted to start a podcast, right?
Yes.
I
It's
said-
doing well.
Oh, baby,
It
I
is.
brought her the idea.
Shout it out. Shout out.
More Than
podcast.
Vaginas podcast, ill podcast. I wanted to bring her.
Say it again.
More Than Vaginas. I think you never forget that.
I bet.
MTV, baby.
MTV More Than Vaginas podcast. She'll appreciate this. She might clip this up. She might
Yeah,
because she
yeah.
be
She
cutting
be
her
like,
clips.
ooh.
And this is my
I'm
point.
fucking with you.
This is my point.
Okay.
Where what I did was I put the bug out there. I said, yo, I'm trying to say something so nice,
listening.
so inspirational.
No. I'm here. I'm sorry.
I know. It's funny. It's hilarious. SaVon is he feeling good. He feeling good.
Something's wrong with him.
I'm
Keep
happy.
going.
I like when he's happy. I really like.
Okay,
I
I'm
really
sorry.
enjoy seeing SaVon happy
shut up
because
now.
he's sad all the time.
Thank you.
Damn, where did that come
I'm
from?
sad all the time.
Yes, he is.
Where did that come from?
Just sad boy.
I'm his close friends. He's sad all the time.
We'll unpack this.
So I like when I say, for instance, I throw something out to somebody, right? I'll throw ideas to everybody in here, right? And I'll be like, yo, I think you should start a podcast. That'd be really dope. And they'd be like, yo, word, bet. I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna invest in you. I'll help you get along. I'll get it started, be there for you, and then I'll be like, you off and running. That's it. I'm done here. And I gave you the opportunity to fail or succeed. So basically, what's like for her, she was like, oh, how do I get someone to cut up clips and stuff? I said, oh, you're gonna have to figure it out. I'll show you how to use Premiere if you want. She's like, all right, bet. And I'm showing you that. How do I upload? I'm like, yo, Google it. And my thing is,
shit.
that
Her
struggle,
skills.
she's fucking ill now. But
Yeah.
I didn't really step in and go hard for them until
Sure.
I said, yo, when y'all hit 50 episodes, I'm gonna come back
Until
in
she
here.
puts in that effort. Yeah.
I'm gonna come back in here and then I'll really go hard for you and I'll start wilding for you. And what that teaches people and what you need
like
to
that.
understand
I
is
like that a
when
lot.
you put people in an environment where it's like you can fail or
do that.
succeed. You can fail.
Don't do
Fucking
that shit.
guys, you fucking assholes. You
We
can
can fail
fail
or
or
succeed.
succeed
Yeah.
right now in this moment, and I'm gonna allow you to put that onus is all gonna be on you because all I do is I provided you the opportunity, and now it's up to you. But guess what? When I see that drive and that goal, I'm like, yo, you at 50 episodes, yo, you learn how to cut the clip. You teaching me shit.
Now that's fire. That's fire.
Now, I'm here. Now I'm gonna double down, and now I'll take it to the win.
Yeah,
So the
yeah,
same thing from when it comes to like children. I say it's like I'm always gonna give my kids the opportunity, but I'm always gonna give them the opportunity to succeed or fail, and they'll know right then. It's like I'm not investing all my money into this. You ain't even doing this shit yourself.
Yeah.
Done. We're
Yeah,
done
exactly.
here. And because that's how the real world works. And I never want to give my kid a car. Do you know what my kid is gonna have to do for a fucking car?
Oh my
And we live in Long Island. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do.
With the shit you drive?
Come on.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah,
Here
you
we go.
gotta give him something
Yo,
off the
that's
hoopty
crazy
lot
for
at
Dev
least.
to have
Like,
that car and not give his kids
A fucking car. And
I
he
mean,
gonna
I
take.
agree. I'll do this. I'm doing this.
I would say, listen, this is
What
how
are
much
y'all
I'm like.
doing?
So this is how much.
This is not the 80s.
That's the
If
bare
you give
minimum
me-
of what we had to do
Bless
at
your
that age.
children, bro.
No.
What the fuck?
No. My kid, you know what I'm gonna tell him? Here's the deal. If you give me $2,000, I'll get you a nice car. If you give me $2,000, my kid is gonna say,
Okay.
So
Nah, bro.
what will I do? I'll be like, do you want to make $2,000? Bet. All right, this is what I need. I'll pay you $10 an hour for such and such in the
Nah,
chores, blah, 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 that I need. Stop.
$10 an hour?
I'm telling you.
Nigga,
I
it's a
need this.
recession. It's inflation.
This is what I'll pay
$10
you.
an hour is
Here's your
nothing.
rate. I'll give a list of chores. I'll give him the fucking Homebase app like we got on our shit.
I love how Dev was like, fuck you, and now he's talking to the crowd.
pick up shit.
Yes, like,
Sorry.
they're not on the pod, bro. $10
You can
is
pick up
crazy.
shit.
I'm fighting for your son.
And you know what's gonna
sick of
happen?
you.
When my kid got that 2,000 in his hand after working all fucking summer, and he got 2 racks in his hand. You know what he gonna do when he pull up in front of his school? He gonna be like, yo, don't touch my shit.
That's the bare minimum we make our kids do. Like that's fine. Like I agree with that.
I respect that.
I respect that. I respect that.
So much.
Yo,
I work
for something. Like make your kids work for something.
But I still sold a nice car though.
Yeah, I agree.
Now this might be alright. Hold on, you want to adopt me? I could give you hold on. I could give you 2,000. You gonna put me in a little Benz? Because if you,
that's right.
Because you said, nigga said any car. Hold on, let's slow down now. You got room in that house of yours?
You know what you drive, nigga.
I know, huh? I know where you live, nigga.
Yeah, I know.
I'll give you 2,000, put me in a little Benz.
It's like it's like SaVon and his plants. It's like SaVon and his plants. Like you make him work a little bit, and you're like, fine, I'll give you the Benz. Like, I'll give you some water.
That was one of the sickest. That was one of the sickest things you've ever said in this pod.
That was really weird.
I gotta show you my plant now. It's like I grew like since that conversation.
Wait, what's the plant?
I don't know what that little motherfucker is, but it's beautiful. It was only like 2 leaves, branches, whatever you want to call it, and that was like 5, and they're flourishing and it's big. I just grew a new one last week. Like I have a green thumb. Like the things that I'm good at don't even make sense.
I'm a fucking gardener.
I really am. Like I really does this shit.
Can I say something to you?
What up?
I want you to be a homeowner really, really bad.
Yeah.
Because I know who you're gonna be, and
oh my god,
I have fallen in absolute love.
With me,
with my lawn. That's not what I said.
Oh.
With my lawn? How you went from grass to you, nigga?
Nah, because you talking about love. I just want a little bit of love.
I love you too, though. I love you too. I'm not afraid to say I love a man. I love you.
Thank you, bro.
I love
you too.
Yeah, we're not afraid to say that.
To all of New York, Brooklyn niggas that said, hey,
yo, tell us you love us real quick, bro. Look, watch this. Yo, tell us you love us.
Love y'all niggas.
Yo, look at
oh my god, yo!
I told you we get them every time.
Watch the YouTube.
Every time we're gonna get him.
Yo, what the
You
fuck?
forced
That's
it.
men.
That's so funny,
bro. I love you too,
I ain't
King.
forced it. I love y'all niggas, man.
Nah, facts, bro.
And nigga did. I said it the second time. Look.
What's that? Like you niggas, it's
Nah,
like
you
your
gotta rush
soul
it.
is fighting it. Like,
Nah, it ain't
It
fighting.
was kind of, you know, it didn't roll off the tongue.
It ain't really roll off how I
Do you,
usually
but
speak.
how
huh?
often? This is a little personal, but whatever. Are you? How often? Like, how long do you have to wait to tell your girl that you love her? I'm being so serious.
The first day. I
I'm
can
being
tell
so
her the first
serious.
day.
No,
Talking
like
about
let's be
love
serious. Like I
your
want to know
ass.
the actual
Reggie,
answer.
I'm dead ass
I'm
serious.
dead
Oh no,
ass.
me too.
Oh, you think
Like
I'm
I'm
single?
like
I told my girl in a week.
What is she talking
I was like,
about?
yo, I love you.
Oh no, because there was a viral tweet today that was like, yo, I think one of the I don't know. Anyway, it was like, do you guys tell your girl you love them after like 3 months? And then I was like, that's like a lifetime. What
That
the
was a
fuck is
number.
wrong with you people?
That used to be the number though. It was like after 3 months, you could start to say things like that.
I told you niggas don't love their girls.
Right after we had sex for the first time, I said, I fucking love you. You're not going anywhere.
No, I hope this is not coming
y'all niggas
across
be
as a
taking to say
joke.
y'all
Like
love y'all girl?
literally, me and my man told each other we loved each other within like 6 days.
That's
Like
valid.
that's like, I'm not joking. Like, how about you guys? Like,
Y'all accelerating dating, bro. Y'all
No, we
gotta
not.
slow down.
No, we not.
No, we
No,
not.
we not.
No,
I
we
could
not.
really,
No, we not.
really enjoy you and
Nah,
really,
bro.
really
Why
like
can't
you.
I love you?
Hold on. Y'all
I
niggas
can't.
never been in a situation with
I
a
tell my
person.
mom I love her. So if I tell my
he
mom I
one of
love
them
her,
niggas.
I
He
can't
one of
tell
them.
you I love you in that amount of time. And I'm
Don't
not
do
saying
that.
it's
Don't
not
use
real
that on
love.
me. All I got is my mom. You
But
can't use that on me.
I'm
let's
not-
unpack this.
I'm
Wait, how
not-
long did it take you, SaVon?
It take me a
Like
good,
a year?
Nah, no, it don't take me a year. It don't take me a year. It'll probably take me. It'll take me about 90 days.
3 months, like a
Take me
nigga.
about 90 days. Maybe
So
60.
90 days
Nigga, that's 90 day fiance.
No, but listen to what I said. How long it takes me to say it versus how long I feel it.
Oh, so pride.
So
I
how you
felt it. I felt it extremely.
Exactly.
That was good. It's your
Exactly.
pride. That's a
I gotta
pride
make
thing.
you
Because
earn
I
that.
believe,
You
like,
earn that.
if
You're
you
disgusting.
you probably know.
You're disgusting.
No, if that's like someone you really love, you probably know instantly.
Oh, no.
So he been new,
I'm
but he's
single.
waiting 90 days just because society.
Nah,
tells
all
you.
right, so I'm not waiting 90 days, but I think saying I love you to somebody, like, for me, I don't know how y'all
It's
date.
big.
I don't know
It's
what
big.
y'all
No,
do.
no, it's big.
But
It's a
like,
big
I'm not
that,
trying to take
like,
away the.
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
huge thing for me, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
to say outwardly I love you, like.
Right.
That's a big deal. To feel
For
it,
you, right.
nigga. Y'all know I fucking listen to R&B. Like that's what I
He's a
listen to
lover
R&B
boy.
while lifting weights, my
Yeah.
nigga. Like I feel love. I'm in tune with my
Yes,
emotions.
he's
like,
a Pisces moon.
you
I feel love.
If I wanted, like, I know when I feel it.
Right.
You know, I know when I connect with somebody. I'm like,
Right.
oh
Yes.
damn,
I
Okay.
I
really
have the
like
potential.
you.
I know when I have the potential to love somebody.
Okay, that's
You
good.
get what
So
I'm
then
saying? Like,
why is it not easy for you to just say it when you feel it?
you want to know why?
Yes,
Why?
I was.
really
I
wanna-
love this
Say
conversation.
the words.
Because I cannot be vulnerable.
Oh my
Mhm.
God.
Are you scared that she? Are you scared
I'm
she
not
won't say
that
it back?
guy.
Oh my God.
Therapist is working.
Am
Oh my God, he's so in touch with
That's
himself.
real shit though.
See, women be
I gotta
this.
keep that guard up, bro. Like,
Why? But why though?
Because I'm a nigga, real nigga.
Oh my God.
Because he's been hurt
Get
before.
outta here,
Yeah, bro. I don't do that pain shit. And you wait, real
What?
quick. I'm gonna bring it full circle, and then I'm gonna
Being
stop.
heartbroken could be fun.
Now,
though.
fuck
Okay,
that.
wait, okay,
You know
go
how-
on, and then I have something
I'm
to
gonna
say.
just say this one
It
thing,
could.
right? We played the Chris Brown song, right?
Okay.
Survive the Night.
Okay.
The lyrics was,
been
"I'm
hurt
gonna take
before.
my own advice and never love again."
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I said I really feel that. Like,
Okay.
I don't want to even be in the state of, yo, I'm heartbroken again. So it's
Mhm.
hard for me
I hear you.
It could
to
be
do
fun,
that.
though.
Like,
You
I
have
know
a
what
roll-up.
heartbreak. I know heartbreak to me. I might fuck this podcast up.
Yeah.
Like,
It
I wanna
ruins
chill.
everything.
It cripples you. Yeah,
It
yeah.
does.
Heartbreak for me.
Yeah.
I might call out 3 weeks in a row
I know.
and
We
blame it
still
on
gonna be
COVID.
rocking
Yeah.
viral every week.
Like, no,
See
y'all
what
gonna be
happens.
rocking. Yeah, of course.
You know what
But I know
happens
what
when
you
we stay
mean.
home?
But I don't handle
No,
it.
I
Yeah,
feel. But by the way,
that was a good one, Reggie.
no, but no. By the way, like SaVon is not like wrong for. I'm just saying like. This is
Yeah.
he's the more common approach. Like we've all been hurt before.
can
You don't
feel
want to
love,
just
yeah.
say you don't want to
Yeah.
love fearlessly. Like that's scary.
I be
like
loving too much. Word. That's why I'm single.
he's like that's my problem.
I
be
love you.
Yo, Alex be like that's my problem. I be loving too hard. Like
I
he's one of
do.
those.
I
Y'all
say
be
I
like-
love you
I started
so
calling Shorty my
soon.
girl mad quick. Like
Yeah.
we had 4 conversations. Why I'm calling her?
That's my girl.
Babe. Why?
But you know what I always tell. You
Also,
know what I
SaVon's
like
not
to tell
wrong,
ladies.
yeah.
Ladies. You
He's
know what I
not.
always,
He's not.
no, you know what I always like to tell girls? I always like to tell y'all this, and I tell all my homegirls this all the time. I say, yo, listen, when a man knows, he fucking knows.
He do.
He
Yeah.
knows
There's a reason
immediately.
why everybody says that.
Should be
Like,
a feeling.
He knows
like,
immediately, I am going to work to make you my girl.
Yeah, I mean?
He already loves you. As soon as he sees you, that first day,
He start
knows
tingling.
he loves
Niggas start tingling.
He either loves
I
you or he
agree,
doesn't.
yeah.
I'm telling you.
Also,
start
that's why
tingling
when
his skin.
women,
Be like,
when
oh
my
my God.
friends, like, oh my God, I just said this morning.
is
When
this?
my friends be like, oh my God, I'm unsure about him. I'm like, in my head,
Yeah,
I'm
love
like,
him.
okay, that's not the one because like you'll know,
Yeah.
like a man will let you know.
Yup.
But of course, people aren't trying to hear this from you because it's like
Yeah.
corny, like, oh, when you know, you know. But
yeah. But
if
it's for
you
real.
have doubts,
Right.
dead that. Like it's not.
Like
yeah,
Reggie,
it's-
I can
that's not the
tell,
one.
and I could be. I think I'm right. In your relationship, I know exactly how things transpired between you and your man. In a sense of that week was magic.
Nah.
In a sense
That
of
shit was fire.
that first week was like, yo, I really fuck with you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like it
yeah,
was.
and also to get a little spiritual with it, it's like we like knew each other before. That's why it
Right.
was easy. Like, okay, we connected again in this lifetime. Like
Right.
that's what it's supposed to feel like. Well, I believe I'm not forcing this, but like
Right.
if you think of it spiritually, like it's not supposed to be hard when you meet that. Like you're like, okay, now we finally found each other. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like my. Sorry.
Nah, you good. I was just gonna say, I know that.
Nah, get your shit
I'm
off. You
not
don't love
doing-
your girls.
I don't
doing
like what
that.
I don't like what therapy's doing for you.
No, but I see why. Like, of course,
It's
it's not
getting him
easy
there.
to
It's
say
getting-
you
it's
love
getting him
someone.
there.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
easy.
better. I don't
It's
like
making
it.
him better.
I don't like
Oh
it.
yeah, I don't blame
making him
anybody.
better.
Nah, but
I
see,
don't like it.
he
He
just
caught
gotta get.
himself.
It's good though, because all he
Yeah.
needs to do is get the on and off switch.
Yeah,
He
I'm
doesn't.
learning.
He's
I'm still
trying to
learning.
get his
Yeah,
off.
still
That's
learning.
it.
maybe.
That's it. That way he can cut it on and off.
That's
Facts.
fact. Because I was gonna say the way I met my chick was through my
Tinder.
another girl. Was my
Oh my
first my
gosh,
other
Steve.
girlfriend.
Oh, he's on Tinder.
It's
Wait,
like
wait,
the way
excuse
I
me?
met my girl was
Excuse
through
me?
another girlfriend.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it was through a girlfriend. So through my ex, I
Like
met
Oh
a
my gosh.
homegirl?
Wow.
no
like
through
an
my
ex.
ex girlfriend. I met my
Like
current
you
girl.
used to
Excuse
smash
me?
that shit?
Were they close?
Obviously,
I don't know.
no, they weren't close, but they
Okay,
they
just-
worked
you just
at
went
they
through.
worked at the same
These niggas ain't
job.
hearing the
Okay,
same
that's,
shit I
that's
just heard.
fine. Yeah.
They worked at the same job. But what's funny is
You
I
a
always
homie
saw
hopper?
her. I'm not a homie hopper. I met her. I met her through my. I would be
You
around
got
her.
it off a referral?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Maybe.
You had-
Let's
like,
see.
it was an
Let's be-
appetizer?
Let's tread
Like, it
really
started out like an
softly
appetizer?
on this topic.
My
Let's.
fault,
She
bro.
also sits on this couch from time to
Yeah,
time.
my fault, bro.
But
Wait,
I
your
fucking.
ex sits on this couch?
Hell no. What
No.
the
Your
fuck?
girl. Oh, I'm just, bro.
He's
I-
clarifying.
He loves
I
his
gotta
girl. Don't get him in
clarify.
trouble.
I am clarifying.
not
Y'all
like
get me in
you.
trouble all the time. That bag shit is
Yo,
in my house. That shit is fucking
yeah.
my household
Don't
up.
talk
That
about
shit with
your
the
girl's
bag.
bag.
What bag?
It's it's
You
y'all
brought it
bag?
up on the pod, and you brought up to
all
her.
y'all.
Like,
It's all y'all.
What bag?
It's all y'all. I forgot what I was gonna say because y'all ruined. I went back to my house just now. Now we arguing about a bag right now.
oh my goodness.
Fucking ruin my
Also,
shit.
I do want to say what Dev said about like our first week was probably like really good. Also,
Right.
I want to remind men and women, don't get lost in that, because like
That's true,
once
too.
you meet a
Honeymoon?
good person, you're like on this high. You think, oh my god, this is the one. But be real with yourself. Like it doesn't always feel like
It doesn't
that. So
end that-
just
yeah.
don't don't be like giving up for like also. Just do what you want, but yeah,
Nah,
just be
give it
honest
up
with
if you want,
yourself.
though.
Also, ladies, it's good to admit to yourself when you're not ready. Bro, if you know what I was saying in my brain and how my brain said,
Bing, bing, bing.
when you're not ready, admit that also. So I always tell a lot of my homegirls, yo, stop going out there when you're not ready. Like, if you're looking for something specific, but you're really not ready. Like, you think you're ready, but you're not ready. And a lot of my homegirls, I'd run into my homegirls where they'll get a dude that's fucking amazing, does everything for him, and then they complain about him.
It's like why
he's
is
too
it
much.
not working? Yeah,
He's too much.
Or
I'm like, oh no, you're not ready.
Or they don't want to be vulnerable because of their last situations.
Yeah.
Maybe they necessarily haven't healed correctly.
Yeah.
And this goes for men and women, right?
Don't kill the good guy.
Yeah, or the good girl.
That's what I say. I'm
mean?
like, yo, don't, like, you know, if I've seen a lot of my homegirls meet really nice guys. I'm like, he's so nice. And then they'll kind of run through him like real bad. I'm like, yo, bro, you wasn't ready. Like, let's be honest, you wasn't ready, and you just killed that dude. He's hurt. Like, you just hurt him, and that doesn't get talked about ever.
And that's why you end up with niggas like me.
No, they definitely meet niggas like you.
Shaded.
And then they fall in love.
Oh,
Yes, you get what I'm saying? Like,
smash
you
their-
run through me, and now the next one gotta suffer because it's like, damn, bro,
Yo,
why
you
you
know.
did this to me?
If you're not
It's
ready,
like,
don't
beat this
love.
bitch ass, bro. Because why the fuck she did this to me?
Yo,
because now
you
we
ever
all.
done that before?
Wait,
I-
what?
I
I've been ran
honestly-
through before, bro. You never been ran through?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
you
just
ain't never
treat-
met a real one.
I've
Like,
been-
I've met my match,
I've
and I
been-
know that. Like, I know I've met women.
know when you
but I'm
met your
like, yo,
match.
I've met my match.
I've been
Yeah,
ran
I
through.
gotta just-
I genuinely just treat everybody different than the next. Like, real shit. Every
Of
time I
course.
deal
You
with somebody
learn.
new,
Absolutely.
it's like a whole new gumbo. Like, all right,
Absolutely.
I'm not even gonna put.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
last
my
shit.
sauce on you.
Nah,
I've never
yeah.
dated an artist. Like, I've never done that.
Mm.
Like, I've never dated an artist. I feel like that would never work.
Cause you can't get off that studio excuse. She gonna come right with you.
That's cat. Look, I said that's facts. I said no, excuse me. I never.
Wait, babe, where are we
That's
going?
cat.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like, what if she asked me to, like, yo, listen to my song, and I'm like, nah.
You don't like it.
Like, we gonna go back and forth with songs. Like, her album coming, I'm like, why you dropping the same week? That's whack. Like, look at our
You gonna
arguments. It's
compete
gonna be
with your
so.
girl? Can we talk about men competing with their girl?
That's a big.
I think that would be a great Patreon.
Patreon?
topic. I think we should table that because we got we like we gotta get through some shit.
Okay, gotcha.
I wanted
okay,
to. I
okay.
wanted
I'ma
to.
write it down.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
good
Yeah, I'ma write that
fucking
shit
Rob, can you
one.
write that down? That Patreon
We gotta
topic.
talk about that.
Yeah,
man.
let's
It's a
get
few
into
y'all
that after
niggas. Meet us
we
on Patreon, man.
wrap this podcast up.
That was
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah, before we leave, I wanted to talk about respect. I wanted to talk about boundaries. And it's kind of in the same vein because Regi, she actually came to me off air and she was like, look, is withholding the truth lying? Right?
Omitting
Oh my
the
god,
truth.
I love
Is
this.
omitting the truth lying? And there was a story in the news. And
Okay.
yes,
Oh.
I am biased. I am always going to push my agenda
Okay.
when it comes to Neo's music and keeping that nigga's legacy alive.
Oh, okay.
Lucky
Okay,
day.
I'm ready.
Artist
Oh.
today, amazing, great. We know him. Apparently, he and Neo have a history.
Okay.
And Neo was going to sign him to some record label. I
Mhm.
don't know what record label that nigga
But
got.
the little
Compound.
360.
Okay, there we go. He was
Compound. I'm pretty sure it was Compound.
Yeah, he was gonna bring him on, and he told the story. Actually, I'll find a clip.
Yeah.
But in the gist of it is, he asked Lucky Day not to sleep in his bed.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, I'm out of town. You can have the whole apartment. You can have the whole mansion. You can do whatever you want.
Right.
Just do not sleep in my bed." Lucky Day, being the man that he is, a rebellion. What's the fuck? What do you call yourself? What do you call yourself?
What? I don't like rules. What I
Yes,
say?
he doesn't like rules.
Okay.
Alex doesn't like rules.
What?
Apparently,
Okay.
Lucky Day doesn't like
Doesn't like
rules
authority?
either.
Okay.
And he slept
No
in Neo's
authority.
bed.
Yeah.
And
With a woman.
now there's a whole conversation about that.
Wait,
Nah,
that
but
was
I
part
mean-
of the story.
No, I know, but I'm laughing with the woman.
But-
Excuse me.
But I mean,
No, that was like the big part of it. Like he walked in with another, like with a woman in the bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's whack. You should have still signed him for being strong. Like,
What?
first
For
off,
being
first off,
strong.
first,
If
yeah,
I
Reggie
can't
don't
tell
like
if he's
this.
If I
joking.
tell you, yo, hey man, first of all, I shouldn't have to say, don't fuck in my bed.
Watch this.
And then you fuck in my bed, I'd be thrown off about it.
Mhm.
But hey, he's doing well now.
First
So it's
off,
okay.
Yeah,
I
he
love
turned
Lucky
out.
Day.
He turned out
first
great.
off, you got the
Love
better pillows in there. So I went up in there because the room you had me in wasn't really, you know what I mean?
You can't fuck
You're
in
not
it.
here anyway. You got it made in here. So by the
That-
time you come back up in here, it's gonna be like I wasn't up in here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use your bed, nigga. You
So-
still gonna sign
What
me.
if someone
That's
used your
fucked
bed?
up.
You wouldn't have a problem with it?
I would lose
Yo,
my shit.
Yo, this is what you gotta do, right? Just clean the sheets. Nigga like me.
No, I think no. It's the principle of it. Like, why are you
no
in my
way.
bed? Like,
Yeah, not in my bed.
If my
And you know Reggie don't play with that shit in her room.
oh, I would fucking faint.
Yeah, she would fucking pass the fuck
yeah,
out.
I would throw my bed out the window and be like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I would move houses.
I would fucking move.
Together, this is when I was trying to sign him. He was going to be my artist. But some things happened that didn't.
Tell the story. It's kind of funny.
We was going on a short little run or whatever, and I let Mr. Day stay at my house, right? Now, at this point, I got big, beautiful house, and I'm like, bro, you got full reign of the crib. Wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, just don't go in my room.
Mr. Day.
I come back one morning, right? Open the door, don't see this dude nowhere. Go upstairs to my room.
I wanted your
Sure
room.
enough, this nigga's asleep with a chick in my bed.
I feel like that's the most
Lucky
Reggie
David.
rule I've ever heard in my life. Like
That is not a Reggie rule. That is human decency. What the fuck? If you stay in my
Thank you.
crib,
I'm not
that
crazy.
deep.
and I'm not talking
like-
about lucky day, whatever. But I'm just saying, if I tell you, bro, oh, you can stay in my crib, bro. I'm good. I'm just gonna be out of town for a little bit. Hey, man, just don't go in my room, bro. I shouldn't have to tell you not to go in my
But what if
room.
your
That's
room's
weird. Why are you in my room? Like,
Because it's the L one.
He was young. Young and dumb.
He was young. Yeah.
Yeah.
And mind you, we've spoken since, you know, the lucky day thing happens, and I'm like, oh yeah, right. So I see him somewhere,
This was a
and
while
you know,
ago,
we
yeah.
bruh, I just want to apologize, man.
okay, so they reconciled. They're good
Oh,
now. They're
okay,
cool.
okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're cool. It didn't seem like it was any beef. But the fact that he missed out on his opportunity to be signed because he couldn't
To the GOAT.
follow one rule,
Uh-huh.
just one. And I think it's a pretty, like you said, it's a fair rule. Like, don't fuck in my bed if I don't know you. Like, if you're my brother, you can fuck in my bed. Like, I've had brothers fuck in my bed before.
Not my
Like,
brothers. No.
I had my
don't know
bros like,
about
yo,
that.
bro, I got the most privacy in my room. You want to do what you do? Just change the sheets. That's my rule, right?
Okay.
If you go fuck in my bed, just change my sheets. I don't care what you do.
Okay.
You could have a blast.
Oh,
If you
no.
get a little
Don't
bit of
have
the
a
juices,
blast.
the love juices on the bed,
Right.
just Clorox. But other than that, just change the sheets.
That's nasty. I don't want you fucking
all
in my
I'm saying.
room.
Just
I let one friend fuck in my room, and I realized, wow, it fucked my room up for the rest of the semester.
You see,
He was
nigga?
thinking
He was
Sure
cheating. He
did.
was cheating. He needed a
seen it.
safe place. I was like, yo, I was an
He was a
RA.
solid friend.
I was RA because I had a single.
Oh, 'cause you
Nah,
have a
fuck in
single-
my
yeah,
bed,
yeah.
man. Just clean that shit.
I told him not to fuck on my bed. Actually, I told him not to fuck on my bed. I had a couch in my
on my
room.
bed.
I said, do not fuck in my bed. If you fuck in my bed, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Did it ruin that friendship?
Nah, he still fuck with the nigga.
It was a big joke.
See?
I think I
Wait,
should
so he
have
fucked in the
stopped fucking with
bed?
him,
See?
but I knew he's fucked. I could tell.
So, because it's
bro.
like,
I can tell.
okay, like you
smelled it?
could
You
sanitize the
sniffed the
sheets and all
bed?
that, but it's like when I told you to use the
Yes.
couch, why would you use the bed?
Because
like
you're an
it's
asshole.
mine.
Because
like,
it sound better
why?
saying, yo, this Neo bed. When you
That's a
tell
good
Shorty,
point.
yo, where we about to go, babe?
Damn, that is true.
That's a
Come
vibe.
on, come on, y'all. He was
Yeah,
young.
but why did that?
I know that.
For that to turn a girl on is wild.
Yeah, yo,
Yo, you know
this
who
is
bed
Leo
this
bed.
is?
yo, babe, we about to.
Damn, I want you to fuck me on that
Yeah,
bed.
you gonna be like,
Oh my
yeah, babe, we
goodness.
going right now. That's how they, you know, you got
Okay,
the
but this
lights
is
and
different though,
shit set
because
up
it's
in there.
Neo and he really is the GOAT.
Come
so I don't
on,
know.
bro.
This is different.
Probably fucked it with a fedora on. Come on, man.
Okay,
Come on,
He
man.
pretended
let's
to
stop
be
acting
Neo?
Like, I'm gonna fuck in his bed too.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yo, you know my problem is I don't
don't
really care
care.
about a lot.
Yeah.
I'm really realizing that.
That's
the
why-
one,
yeah,
But you
it's
gotta think.
fine.
Of, all
It's
right,
bad.
Think
It's
about
bad,
it. Think
though.
about it from his perspective.
It's
As-
bad, Reg. I need to care about something. I should.
No, seriously.
I really-
You
I
don't care about us?
All right,
I love y'all.
I love y'all.
right.
Love y'all niggas.
Oh, look, he said it. He said, oh, he said it.
What he said?
No, he said it to you.
said, I
He
love y'all.
loves
He said it
us.
to you.
He said that shit with LAV. Niggas said, I love y'all.
Yeah, little vibe on it. It's a
Little vibe on it.
But that time was better than last
You're
time.
such a man.
Think about you go to hire somebody
Yeah.
and you give them one rule,
Right.
just one, and they can't follow that simple task.
The principle,
What does
right?
that say about that person?
They say they horny.
Like,
Adam and Eve.
Yo, and just say that they wanted to get one off in my bed. You know what
but
I mean?
you
can
can
still
fuck
sing,
in
right?
every other room. It's not like you fucking
That's
in
a
a
fact.
studio. Like,
what about-
if it's a studio apartment and you like, yo, don't fuck on my bed, nigga.
I'm like,
all you
bro,
got is a bed. Like,
gonna fuck on
where
your
you
bed.
want me to fuck?
Yeah.
If I give you an 8-room mansion
Right.
and I say, yo, you can do whatever you want in my crib, some people will feel a way about you fucking in their
Yeah.
crib.
It's like
in their
violating.
home.
It is
He was like,
violating.
look, you can have this. Could be yours. Neo created Airbnb. We should send him a check
Oh my
for inventing Airbnb
Here's
in
SaVon goals.
2007.
Here he goes.
No, seriously, I gotta give my man some credit.
I do
But
too.
like, Imagine that, bro. He gave you one rule, and to be an artist on somebody's label or to work with somebody in any capacity,
I wouldn't do that.
You have to invest in them, right? So now think about that optics. Like, I'm willing to invest in you. I gave you one thing that violates my space, like in a sense, and you couldn't really follow that direction.
Word, I feel that, but like we R&B dudes. Like, let me write a song about me fucking in your bed. Let it be a smash. Like,
that would be fire.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that would be fire.
I hear
y'all.
Signed.
Yeah, what
starts with the lyric, I fucked in Devvon Terrell's bed.
Sound like a hit already.
Sound like a hit. Look.
Ooh, you heard what I said. I'd be fucking livid.
Yeah, you be
but
livid.
what if it hits the top of the charts? What if it hits Billboard #1?
Yeah, it would be
then
a
I'm gonna sign him
smash.
to a 720 deal, nigga. Fuck a
That is-
360.
It don't work out.
Fuck a
out of here.
360.
It
I'm gonna
all
sign you
works
to a
out.
720p deal.
You know,
Fuck is you talking
I mean, I
about?
feel Alex, it's not the biggest deal in the world.
You
It's
feel
not.
me? You
It's
got
not.
all the money, all the maids.
You can't say that, Reggie.
No, but this
you
is
don't
shit-
even let niggas on your block.
No,
That's a
like
fact.
fucking.
Like, you don't let niggas drive by your house.
Let Reggie don't
so
like
you
that shit.
can't say it's not that big a deal for somebody
No,
to
like the
fuck
act,
on your bed.
the act of doing it is like I'm gonna stop joking at like you could just wash the sheets or whatever, but I'm saying like I told you not to do this.
Yeah,
You did it.
I get the principle.
I would reconsider some things about our friendship. Like, why would you do that?
Yes,
Like, yeah.
yes, I would
But the
reconsider our
act
friendship.
itself, I'm saying it's not a big deal. Like,
No,
what?
it's a
like,
big deal.
fucking is
I'm
not a
kidding.
big
I wouldn't
deal.
throw out my bed.
Yo, if he fucking
Like,
my
we
bed,
know, fucking is not a big deal, is what you're saying.
Fucking on a bed that's mine, I could deal with it.
yo, if
Just
he
the act.
That's
I
crazy.
don't believe it.
Actually-
I don't believe you cannot
Yeah,
deal
I'm
with
lying
that.
right now.
Yo,
I'm
Reggie,
lying.
No, bro, you
I'm
literally.
doing this. I'm trying to see if
Yeah,
Alex is
nah.
sorry.
Think about one of your
Yo, look,
friends
I'ma
bringing
call
some
you out.
dusty
if he fucking
Brooklyn
my
nigga.
bed, he my son now. That's how I see it.
Oh,
No.
Look at my son now, bro. You
I
liked
don't
it
know
in there,
where
right?
this
The lights
logic-
was nice when you was in there, right?
I don't know
What
where
was
this
your favorite
logic-
part? You like the dresser? Yeah, it was nice in there.
Men
Word.
love to call niggas they sons when they don't like them. That's my son. He was
That's
my
son,
fucking.
man.
Cause
You
low
fucked in my
key,
bed. You my son now, man.
That's
You
not the
good.
biggest compliment. Yeah.
I mean,
Don't fuck
my
them.
son now.
I don't.
You
I don't
good,
want
you
nobody
good.
having sex on my bed. You're not allowed. Anyone
Yeah,
if you're hearing this, you're not allowed to have sex on my bed.
You can fuck
sure.
on my bed.
Now, what? Okay.
Wait, but also the original topic was I saw. Wait, what?
Okay. I don't know. He
Alex
just-
is like, by the way, you can fuck on my bed.
Yeah,
By
I
the
was
way,
like,
don't
I
get
need
it
a little
fucked up.
place.
You could fuck on my. But anyway, the original topic was I saw a tweet that was like,
crazy.
if you leave out details, that's still lying. Please believe this, and that shit went viral. And I was like,
Leaving out details.
I don't agree with that because
think I'm
why
with
do you? I don't have to tell you every single detail. I'm still not lying.
In that
If
context,
you,
yeah, I
if
agree
you
with you.
ask me about that detail,
I'll
and
tell
I
you.
lie about it, then yes, that's a lie. But like, why do I have to give you every single detail? I don't think that makes me a
This
liar.
the most. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Sorry. Bleep that. Bleep that. Like real talk. Cut that. This is the most manly.
You want me to bleep that?
Yeah, that ass.
Alright.
This the most
Say it
manly
again, then.
I've
I'll
ever
bleep it.
heard. Like Reggie, like that was like a guy,
my
such a guy
goodness.
statement. Like, yo, if I don't tell you that detail, I'm not lying. Like,
Yeah.
because
Like I don't have
Yo,
to tell
she
you
sound
what
like
we
Brent
ate
album,
that day.
word.
Like
in that context of what she says, as far as the tweet is concerned, I feel you. It's like, well, if just because I left out some details doesn't mean I'm lying. But
technically.
in a sense, if I
If
technically,
I should have told you something, I know what they're saying.
Yeah.
Lying by omission is a thing.
right.
No, it's not.
No, it's
But
not.
I don't
Lying
agree.
is
Okay, like let's
lying.
say if you guys let's say
That's
on the
called
way.
deceit
Okay.
and manipulation.
But it's not
I
lying.
am not a liar.
I don't
if
like
I
these
omit
buzzwords.
it.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
being
don't
mad
like buzzwords.
manipulative.
I don't
Yeah,
like
I'm being
these buzzwords.
I'm being
I hate these buzzwords.
Listen,
That's a
I
fact.
hate these buzzwords.
I hate these buzzwords.
I hate it because it
Okay.
it makes
gives them
layers
credence.
to things that shouldn't have
That
layers.
shouldn't have
It
credence,
shouldn't.
yes.
But
Right.
this has a layer. Omitting to a lot, like omitting to omitting facts.
Yeah.
There is a nuance of lying there, right? Because
I'm omitting facts. I'm not lying.
I'm
Facts.
omitting
Thank you, Reggie. I'm
facts.
team
But you know
Reggie.
that if I had all the information that the end
That's
result,
the truth you would have wanted.
right,
Yeah.
it may have been different. How this person acts. So I say, okay, I'm going to slightly deceive this. I think the word is deceiving. I'm going to deceive
might
you
be
in order to
deceiving.
get
I agree.
the result that I want from you. So I can omit things. I'm lying.
Nah,
No,
I
you're
don't think
not.
so.
You're
'Cause
just
sometimes I
omitting
just
shit.
omit things because you don't need to know. You feel me?
Why do you need to know everything?
I
Like-
really feel that. Like if I omitted something, like yo,
All right.
that part of the
Wait,
story.
I have an
wasn't-
example. I have an example.
That part of the
Okay.
story wasn't for you.
You can say
So,
your example
no,
too.
I'll
Wait, hold
give
on,
you an
I have
example.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, okay. Oh my god, we all have examples.
No,
Oh,
just you.
shit. Okay, so let's say
flow
on the
yours.
way here, my Uber driver ran mad red lights, whatever. It was a chaotic ass ride.
Okay.
And then like that was the reason it was chaotic. And then you guys are like, "Hey Reggie, like when I'm here, like, hey Reggie, how was your ride here?" I'll be like, "Oh, it was chaotic." But am I lying that I didn't tell you guys he ran mad red light? Like that's a detail that I don't have to tell you. Like I'm not lying. Like
I agree.
But if you ask me, hey, did he run red lights? I'll be like, yeah. Like yeah.
It's a that's
like
what
that's
it's a difference between lying.
If I lie about the red lights, then yes, I'm lying about the detail.
Right.
But you didn't ask me about the red lights.
That's
like
a
so
fact.
let me be. Like
She get her
Bring
shit
Reggie
off.
to the fight.
That's a
I
writer.
tell you, bring
That's a writer.
Reggie to the fight. I said, "This is
my
a
dad
writer."
always
That's a
said I
writer.
should have been a lawyer. And for my dad to say that, and he knows me the best. I wish I was.
Because you just got your shit off.
You would eat.
Like, defend me,
you
word.
would eat. You would chew niggas.
If I have a point, I could just say it with no like.
Yeah, no thought. I don't have to. Well, of course, I'm thinking about it, but I feel you. Like
Okay.
you could get your shit off and get your point across. You can communicate. You communicate well.
Let's
Like
get
for
to
instance,
examples,
what
yes.
if I say it like this? What if I have my girl
Look
say,
at us
"How
lying.
was your day today, honey?" And I go, "Oh, it was dope. I actually rode a Revel scooter bike, and I went to the city with it, and came back, and it was great."
But you're with another bitch.
What I'm omitting is that I may have, or may not have, and this could be a true story, may or may not have ran into my ex-girlfriend and we got into an argument in the street before I got the Revel.
That's wrong. I want.
That's not a lie.
I didn't lie.
Record?
I didn't want to tell my girl
No.
that I got into an argument
You
with
didn't
my
lie.
ex-girl in the street and
didn't
she was
lie.
yelling at me like,
You want?
motherfucker.
You
Yeah,
ready?
shit, I didn't ask about your ex. Yeah,
the
yeah,
facts
how
of
was
what
it?
you told her were the facts.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Were there additional facts, Devvon?
There was a highlight,
Maybe.
but I didn't tell her the highlight.
It doesn't matter. The facts
You
of what
told
you
the
told
truth.
her
That's
were
the
the
truth.
facts. Yo, I did ride a Revel bike today.
True.
Yo, I did go to the city today.
True.
Yo, I did come back home.
Not false.
Shit is not false.
Wait, are we
We're
all
not
on the same
lying.
page?
We're on the same
Oh no,
page.
is Dev not on the same page?
Dev,
I don't know if
Dev is
Dev-
trying to understand it because I gotta remember Dev is an R&B singer who wrote a lot of songs about women cheating on him. Okay, so this may be
ton.
triggering
It's triggering. Think
of
about
this
it.
ometing the truth thing.
Do I write about me
Now,
cheating on
now,
women?
Pete, right? If you
Do you cheat on
Trying to
women?
think about
You don't
future.
write about that. All the songs that I've not all, but yeah.
Well, I've written from a side nigga perspective.
Yeah,
Fire.
but that's not cheating.
I've never written
you're,
about
you're
me
being the
cheating.
cheatee. Like
That's
side
fire.
niggas anthems are
Yeah,
lit.
the girl is cheating.
Yeah,
never wrote
Shorty-
about cheating.
Yeah, you're enabling a cheater in that instance. You're not
Wow,
the cheater.
am I living my truth?
Oh.
Well, no, hold on, because if you hear some songs, you be like,
I'm about to say,
what?
hold on, nigga. Hold on, nigga.
Or am I, nigga?
I heard you. I don't want to.
No, he said I don't even want to pull out.
That's a fact.
That's
I
the
ain't gonna
truth.
lie. There's been 2 times in my life I said, yo, you know what? This one might,
Okay.
I might
We
not
don't
pull
gotta
out.
go there.
All right.
We don't gotta go there.
Patreon.
But I agree with you.
Sorry.
Like I don't think omitting the truth is lying. Personally.
Do you have the example?
There's a nuance of lies there. Go ahead.
I mean, y'all use like
Nuance
2
of
really
lies.
good examples. Like Dev's fucking example was really good, and Alex poked holes because I think it's true. Like, yo, if I went to the city and I ran into my ex, right? If I went on this scooty bike, let's use Ray
Scooty
J's
bike.
scooty bike. I don't want to use a
Love Ray
Rebel.
J
Like, I
so
want to
much.
use a
I
scooty
mean,
bike.
Shout out to Ray J.
If I get to the city on a fucking scooty bike, right? And
Push my ass there.
I come home
Uh-huh.
and I just don't say, yo, I ran into my ex who I used to really love. And we see each other and we
Yo,
grab
but
coffee.
I'll be
Oh
tight
my
if
God, that's
dad-
OD.
Wait,
okay,
what? Wait,
Why
what?
it's OD?
He said, and we saw each other and we grabbed coffee.
With your ex.
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, you did not need to know about that.
But I'm not
But
omitting
the
truth.
question
I
was,
mean,
how
I'm
was
not
your
lying.
day? Like
The-
that
that's
was
not-
the question.
That was
like,
the question.
So if I say
The
good
question
or
wasn't-
bad,
The question wasn't, yo, how was your day? Did you go out to eat with anyone,
Yeah.
particularly your ex?
Right.
lying is, hey, yo, when's the last time you saw your ex?
You know what I mean?
And you
Like,
say, I didn't. Rather than,
That's
yo,
a lie.
remember that day I
That's
told
a
you I
lie.
went to the city? I ran into my ex that day.
That's
feel me?
exactly what happened to me.
Yeah.
I told her. I said, I think you can handle
I
this.
was like, you know what?
I said,
I
you know
actually.
this motherfucker. I said, you know who the fuck I ran into?
How'd that go?
I let her. Yo,
How'd
that
it
was
go?
that was an argument.
Wait, why?
Are you serious?
Because she wanted to know
brought
at the
shit
time.
up from my ex brought up shit from 11 years ago.
Excuse me?
I said,
I'm
like
not
it was
even
like,
the
hey,
same
how
nigga.
you doing? And she went crazy.
You ain't shit, bitch. Like, started.
I said,
started
she wanted to get that shit off for
You
It was
motherfucker.
on her fucking.
Not see
Oh,
your
you
bitch
mean the
ass.
argument was with your ex?
Yeah, the
Oh, I thought
ex.
you meant with your
No,
woman.
no, I told my
Okay,
shorty
okay, okay.
eventually. I was like, yo, I really, yo, you know what happened to me the other day?
Yeah.
She's like, what? I said, I ran into my ex. She was like, what'd she say? I said, me and her argued for about 20 minutes in the street. People
What
was
the
really
fuck?
outside, like, what the fuck
And
is going on?
That's so much better
Ah.
than scaring your girl in the moment. Oh, hey, babe. My day was wonderful. I ran into the love of my life.
I waited for a
Whoa.
pocket.
Word.
Yeah,
it's
wait for
like
your
it's like
pocket.
Ghost.
Yeah.
As a man,
It's like Ghost.
You know when to
when he was
say
talking to
sh-
Tasha.
as
Remember?
a man. Oh God.
Yo.
That's
What?
one of the greatest balls. Yo,
Wait, what?
Alex, come on, bro. You know what line I'm talking about.
Oh.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Tasha, please. I just lost the love of my life.
When Ghost told his wife, "Can you have some compassion? I just lost the love of my life."
Have some sympathy, Tasha. I just lost the love of my life. Like, he was hot.
I never seen something so incredible of truth in my life.
But that's some of the realest shit to tell your wife.
Just died. Show some love. Like,
Oh my God, remember when he went to her for her, like,
And the world went nuts. They said he beat her ass. It was like, he fucking beat her.
oh my God.
Go watch Power if you haven't, man.
All that anger he projected into that finger and said, take
Out of
that.
here, man. Because you got to know when to break it down in your partner, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Dev had a great point.
Gotta
Like, you
know
know when and where to say. Like, why?
Yeah.
You didn't have to tell her that day.
I didn't.
I'm never
Because
telling
I
her
knew
that.
in my heart, I was like, I want to
The
tell you
fuck?
about this. I really want to express
doing
this.
that.
But at the same
Not
time,
right
and
now.
this is actually a good full circle
Before we
about
go
omitting truth. Because I feel like in that moment, I feel like it wouldn't have been received as well.
Right.
So in a moment of where we're really good right now, we're kind of being a little more open. Like right now, I said,
fire.
yo, you know who I ran into? You know what I mean? It was like that. I was like,
Yeah.
it's a good time
She's
to kind
calmer.
of. She's calmer. And when she said word, I was like, thank you.
And you ready now? You ready?
okay.
So now, if you got coffee with your ex, it doesn't make you feel guilty for just being an adult. That doesn't mean you had sex with that.
But here's my thing about
Sure.
omitting. If I ran
Sure.
into my ex and I slept with my ex and I said,
That's
yeah, I got on
completely
a
different.
I said
rebel
coffee.
bike,
I said
I
coffee.
went to
That's
the city
cheating. That's
and I
cheating.
came home.
That's
Now you're
I
just
said coffee.
cheating.
I omitted. She didn't ask if I fucked anyone today.
Okay, now see, this is how we sound right now to him. Okay.
But you have
That's how we kind of sound.
That's not how we sound.
But yes, it is.
no,
not-
that is.
But you haven't-
But the question was, and if
Yeah.
y'all want to go into law school, because you were going to be a fucking lawyer before you came to this podcast.
True.
The question was,
Okay.
is omitting the truth lying? If you don't disclose that you fucked your ex,
Today.
you're not lying.
That's a bad one.
It's not a lie.
That's male podcasting.
Wait, hold on.
Top tier male
We gotta
podcasting.
damn it.
It's a technicality.
If y'all want to
I gotta
talk
hear
this
that again.
bullshit,
Let me hear that
it's
again.
like,
Yeah, nah, you
bro,
him. You him.
the
You
nigga
him.
Oh my
said,
goodness, this is problematic.
it is. Yo, mark that.
What he said, I had to really listen to what he
like,
just
Don't worry
said.
about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm
I hear
lawyer.
it. What
I
he
like
said.
it.
Don't worry
If I
about
want, I could have
He's
been
a
a lawyer
lawyer.
too.
He's a lawyer.
Oh,
A technicality.
He's a lawyer.
She
I
said,
had to catch me. I
is
didn't
it
hear what he
lying?
said.
We sound crazy because we're like, Dev, but she didn't ask you if you fucked your ex, so you're
in my
not
head, I'm
allowed.
like,
We
but-
sound crazy.
but real
We do,
quick,
we
though.
do. And I'm like, is that the thing?
But have you ever felt guilty for doing something with someone else that maybe your partner doesn't like, but you didn't do anything wrong?
For sure.
So that's why I said, like,
that's
you go-
life
that's my
every
point.
day.
So essentially, in hindsight, when you do find a pocket to actually tell a correct moment to tell your spouse, it just makes you realize, like, well, that's what adults do. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but when you're in that relationship,
I
Your
will
I
say
girl-
though,
I know. I'm
what's
single.
right,
I
what's
know.
right, and what your girl will be cool with, two different things, baby.
I know.
And you learn that the
know.
hard way. When you say, yo, this is fine. I'm in a platonic relationship with this person, and we're not doing anything. I'm just helping you do something. Maybe I helped you move a fucking couch. I saw you outside and said, hey, I'll help you move a couch.
Can't
And
even
I'm in
help
your
Shorty move
apartment,
the couch?
and I'm in an apartment, and I put the couch down. And I'm like, okay, if you ever need anything, let me know. Blah blah. Happy to help. You walk outside, your girl's standing there. You are in trouble.
Nigga like me just going.
not gonna lie.
I'm not in
If
trouble.
like me and my man tell each other
Yes, you are.
everything, every little thing, that if he helped his ex move a couch and he didn't tell me, I'll be so mad.
You'll fucking.
I
wanna-
realize I'm being hypocritical.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the adult in the room.
If he
Let me
helped
be the
his
adult in
ex
the
move
room.
a couch and he didn't tell me that,
That's a
like,
lie. That's
I had
heavy.
a time real
That's
quick.
not a lie, but I'll be
So-
I'll be mad.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll be
I
mad,
get
and
it.
he
I
knows
get
I'll
it.
be mad.
So-
he won't do that. Like he won't do that to me.
I won't do. Yeah, you
I
can't do
had
that.
I don't even know if I should open this up.
Okay.
So,
This is the edit button here.
yeah,
Major
potentially,
edit.
yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah, Rob working.
scared.
I got
hard
edits
today.
myself.
So a few years ago, I was at a party,
Okay.
and this is like the house party ever, right? When you're younger, it was summer 2016, the greatest
The
summer
greatest
ever.
summer of our
where
lives.
everybody was outside. It
had
was just
to
the
be there.
vibes. You get what
Okay.
I'm saying? So,
Okay.
summer 2016, I went to a party. Me and my brothers, we was there. Some of my friends, some of my homies, and you know, like a lot of fights or a lot of things that happen. Fights ensue at house parties, right?
For sure.
And so the night was winding down. Me and my brothers, I think we was gambling and shit. We was winning mad money. We was hyped. We was all
How
drinking
old was you?
Henny.
Fire.
I was like, I don't know. Fucking 6 years ago, 7 years, 22, 23. I don't know.
Oh,
like,
you're an adult. Okay.
I'm an
2016.
adult. Yeah, 2016. I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
remember how
gambling
old
is
I
like
was.
kids.
What? Gambling?
Yeah,
in
like,
high
we
school?
was
40-year-old
rolling.
That's a
man?
vibe.
What high school? What Long Island high school was you in?
Yeah.
Long Island is
crazy.
different though.
So at the end of the night, everybody went to the front, right? And there was two fights that happened. So the first thing that happened, somebody said somebody had a gun.
Great.
So when you hear gun, everybody runs. Automatic. Like you seen the laser, whatever on the gun. So everybody ran down the street, right?
Right.
We get down the street. There's one fight happening. There's two guys. They were just fighting.
Okay.
Cool. Everybody gets around the fight. Boom. There was a second fight that took place, and that fight happened right in front of me.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was because I was protective of my brother. Like, where is my brother in this moment with all of these fights and guns and shit?
Yeah,
I'm thinking about him.
Right.
So once I realized he was safe and he was away, now I'm thinking about me, and I was with my crew. And so the second fight happens, and it's right in front of me. And y'all have all watched fights, and y'all have all seen things. It's like a circle because nobody wants to be involved.
Yeah.
So a circle forms around the fight.
Okay.
And I look and I get a glimpse, and it's my ex, an ex of mine who I haven't spoken to in years. Like we've never said a word,
She's
nothing.
the one fighting?
She's fighting.
Holy shit.
UFC fight.
She's on the losing side of the fight.
Getting that ass whooped.
Oh my God, please don't tell me you jumped in SaVon.
And
SaVon.
I broke up the fight.
Oh my gosh.
But listen,
that's not bad.
listen.
I respect that.
I broke up the fight.
Was it woman against woman? Well,
it was it was woman on woman. And honestly,
I broke up the fight.
we didn't speak. Her and we didn't have a conversation. Still, till this day, I broke up the fight. I kind of like removed her from it. She went on her way. I went on my way, and we had no words
conversation
at all.
That's not bad.
But you just said you would be upset if your guy.
But breaking up a fight where people are getting hurt is like that's some like Superman shit.
Man, let me tell you.
But if he just volunteered to move her couch, I'll be like, what? You didn't have to.
You know what my girl say about breaking up the fight for my ex?
It's bad.
My girl be like,
can't do nothing, bro.
Why you helping that bitch?
See, I feel that
exactly.
too.
She like, why you help that?
Oh, wow. I could understand that.
This is different though because it's people getting hurt.
No,
like,
we can be adults, human adults, and that's what's gonna happen. I'm just telling you what's gonna happen.
I know, but
all right, ladies and
but
gentlemen.
shouldn't we strive to be something better? Like I hear, it's me, y'all. Y'all talking to me. I know what y'all been through. It's me. Come on, I hear what y'all saying. What I'm trying to say is, as the older I get, man, like I really want to get to a point where, like, yo, if I do something as an adult. From a healthy standpoint, I didn't hurt you, I didn't cheat.
Right.
Let that shit live, man. Like, you could be in your feelings for 5 seconds. Once you start to understand the depths of what this is, bro, we're adults, bro. Like,
oh, how do you feel? Okay, I'm sorry. I just cut you off. Sorry.
It's just so much. I'll shut up.
That's why I feel like the death of most marriages or relationships is a buildup of very small little problems.
Exactly. So I'm not mad that he helped his ex move the couch because, that's a nice thing to do. And, he's strong or whatever. But then I'm mad at that he didn't tell me.
Exactly.
Is that okay?
Like, I get that. I get that.
Okay.
I'm just more so like, even if you tell her after the fact, you still mad. Like, I didn't have sex with her. I didn't have no relations with her.
Yeah.
I helped. She an adult. I'm an adult. We had no relations. We parted ways. Let's move on. Like,
there's worse shit in the world.
Though.
Yeah.
No. We should get to a point.
We should, but that's not going to happen.
That's bad.
Yeah.
I want to get to that.
Yeah, you're right, Alex. You're right.
You feel me? Like, we're just adults.
I plan accordingly because I just know deep down that's not going to happen. That's what I want, but I know it's not going to happen. And that's and that's what I feel like the key to any relationship is deciding whether or not what your partner gives you will take, and then figuring out, okay, well, how can I operate around that?
Yes.
I can accept it.
Yes.
I'm not trying to change this shit anymore because I keep asking you, but I think I can live with it, and I'm going to go around it. And I think that's where a lot of the failures begin because you're never, ever, ever going to find someone that is absolutely perfect across the board. Everyone's fucked up. Everybody got trauma. Everybody got problems.
Thank you.
You literally just have to decide for yourself whether you're going to take what that person gives you or you're going to figure out a way around it.
You're deciding to be in a relationship with
it's your decision. Not for most people because some women are trapped. Let me say that first. But if you're in a relationship where you can walk out the door, I'm referring to that relationship. I'm referring to that you can walk out the door. Like not saying somebody beating you or you trapped with a child or anything. I'm not talking about that.
I had someone ask me, what does a healthy relationship look like this week? I said a healthy relationship to me is when two people can be their full selves, be granted grace on both sides, and they come together. Because that way...
Beautiful. That was beautifully put.
Because I really feel that way. Because it's like a lot of the times our relationships, again, we use the word toxic a lot, right? We throw that around a lot. It's a lot of the time because we're not really being full adults because of the emotions that we feel. Like Devvon said, we're human.
Yeah.
We're going to feel it first.
Yeah.
But, well, goddamn, let's discern some of this shit out.
Yeah.
It's really, some of this shit just not as deep.
Yeah. I say it to my girl, listen, there's no way in fucking hell you haven't thought about fucking other guys. There's no way.
Y'all know where I stand with that shit.
Bro.
Why do you say that?
Because it's the real shit. And
But
you know
why would you say that?
Because she thought about fucking another nigga.
Because I want
She
her.
did, SaVon.
Because I want her to understand. I want her to understand.
She don't think that.
No,
Yes, she
listen.
does.
Nah,
She think
all the bags he get her.
Listen.
She don't think that, bro. Come on. He upgraded
He just
the
wants to get
whole
that joke
closet.
off. He just wants to get that joke
No,
off.
he
I know.
upgraded the whole fucking closet,
And it
the
makes me feel I might go
wardrobe,
fuck it.
everything. Like, I promise you, she's not thinking that. Like, look at what he's done.
We made Dev
Like,
lose
it's
his train of
him.
thought like 6 times.
80 times.
But also,
That's my job.
This is why
Yeah.
to anybody, I think we're like gearing towards near the end of the episode, but this is why
let's wrap
everybody should check out the Angie Martinez podcast that just dropped with Lauren London, because she talks about this, love of her life, obviously Nipsey Hussle. She talks about all you're speaking to is ego death in love.
And we don't
like,
realize
and she literally said, I remind her, you know the wedding clip, you were like, I don't own Shorty. Like you said that. Lauren says that she's like, we don't own people. Like they're their own. She just said exactly what you said. So you would love that. Like
I know.
I mean,
I know.
Let's be
and
honest.
that's
But
pure
that's what all the
love,
people who
like-
be in like open relationships say.
Huh?
But I don't want an open
And what?
relationship.
They
No,
all
that's
be
like-
saying
that's-
that.
I don't want one.
Well, hold on.
A lot of them be saying that.
I don't want
No.
What?
I gotta watch it.
could
I
be
don't know.
capping.
I gotta,
You
I
guys
gotta
are gonna
watch
love
it.
that part,
Yeah?
yeah,
I
because this
gotta
is
watch
exactly
it.
what you're saying, yeah.
Wow.
Maybe
you
I
see that?
misunderstand.
All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I'm honest about who I am as a person, and I also say those types of things to my shorty so that she knows I know we don't live in a fucking fantasy.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
always
Sure.
try to let her remind
yeah,
her,
yeah.
yo, I know how it's supposed to go,
Right.
but that's
ain't
a,
it. It
don't go
it's
down like
bull,
that.
It is bullshit.
I
We lie
understand
to
it.
ourselves every day about relationships and how love is supposed to go. We are liars. We lie to ourselves. We see TV. We think that's how it's supposed to be. No, it's not. That's not fucking true. Everybody's love is very different.
Very different.
Mine is way different. The shit that I do in my relationship, some women would never accept. That's fine.
Yep.
Because I know what works for
Vice
me,
versa,
and this
yeah.
is the way I love.
Yeah.
And when we get out of that cookie cutter shit of how love is supposed to be, I promise you'll find the niche. Like, oh, this is how I like it. Bet, just like fucking. I like it a certain way. You don't know until you experiment. When you find out, you like a little bit of a rub around the little,
Yo.
you know,
And a little
behind.
booty hole.
this
You
nigga
get there.
always-
I'm just
Hey,
relating it though.
always
I'm
sit
dead
there,
serious
right?
though.
Nigga horny.
Yo,
You like your booty
that's your,
lick?
That's your
Yeah.
vibe, bro.
Wait, hold on.
And I feel like
That
Robert
nigga,
Wood.
yo, wait.
I'm feeling
How
horny.
much time do we have left?
unwarranted.
How much
And I
time?
feel like Robert
We
Wood.
have we don't got too much time because I know we got.
I just have
Right,
one
do your
question
thing.
that I'm
Yeah,
confused
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Okay, so you know unconditional love, the phrase
Yes.
unconditional love.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if
about to get
I
her bag.
like, if I say I
fucked
love
up.
my man, which I do, like 100% do,
course.
but is it unconditional love if like I have the condition of loyalty?
Get that ass. No, it's not.
I'm just asking, like, cause I was thinking about this. I was like, wait, I want, like, that's
Yeah.
my boundary. Like, you don't cheat on me. Like, that's
So
my
it's not
thing.
unconditional.
But no,
But
no,
is that a
technically.
condition?
Not true.
Is that a condition that I'm
Yes.
putting him under?
Wait,
It's a condition.
Hold on.
So
That's
it's just
a
not
condition.
unconditional.
Hold on.
That's a condition.
Love
I'm
doesn't,
holding.
love doesn't mean
I'm holding.
that I have to stay here and stand by
absolutely
and
not.
be in a relationship with you.
Absolutely not.
That's a
I can
bar.
love you still.
Absolutely
And still
not.
be
And be
out.
like, yo, but we can't be together, but I love you.
But a
Oh,
person
that-
should
That's still
also,
unconditional.
But
But-
hold on, right?
Okay,
But you
okay.
shouldn't influence someone's thinking.
Okay.
That's the point I always try to make with that shit. So yes,
I
guys,
disagree.
No, you shouldn't. That's control. Because the moment you
Yeah,
try
why
to
are you influencing
influence
that?
how
Yeah.
that person feels
Would've
now,
acted,
it's
yeah.
not a natural thought from that person. They're now doing it because
Of you.
oh, Devvon don't like that, so I can't do this. Just
That's a fact.
you feel me? Think about
Yo,
it.
you switches my midpoint.
That's
like,
a
No, wait,
fact.
but like,
Fuck all
so
that.
That's a
If I
fact.
tell you what I don't like, let's not do that.
Yo,
that's
this
what I'm
nigga
saying. But is that just
crazy.
not unconditional love?
Yo,
then?
what are these niggas talking about?
I'm
bro?
for real.
Wait,
See?
don't say
And
these
that's what I'm
niggas,
talking
'cause I
about.
didn't say
Stuff that
no.
sound
I didn't
good,
say a thing.
but that
Don't say
shit-
y'all
Oh,
niggas.
my fault, say.
I didn't say
My bad.
nothing.
My fault.
I'm
But that's what I be
listening.
talking
I was
about.
talking to Rob.
Wait, so
'cause
to
Rob in the corner like,
oh wait, hold on. I have a question. So like to unconditionally love my man, I have to be okay with him not being loyal.
no. Let me
Oh,
again.
no, I'm asking. Like I'm just like.
I love the
asking.
questions.
I said
Okay.
that you can love your
Okay.
man, right? Unconditionally. Meaning, if he cheats on you,
Okay.
maybe you will not be able to coexist with him. It's just like if my parents piss me off to a degree that I'm like, I
Okay.
can't fucking be around you. I still love my parents though.
Right.
Even if I say
Okay.
like, right now we're not speaking.
Right.
I still love my parents.
Right.
You still unconditionally love. Basically what you're saying is, if you do this action, I will no longer love you.
I will not be in a relationship with you.
That's
anymore.
a different, right? That's a
Okay.
different spectrum. So you still unconditionally love your man. It's just that you have a rule for your relationship to be in that
then it's
relationship.
Then it's conditional.
Because I think
it's not unconditional. A rule is a condition.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm
talking
like.
about
Shit.
love.
Like,
You're talking about love.
know.
You're talking about a condition of a relationship.
Yeah.
You're talking about a condition of a relationship.
I'm hearing this.
Because
He's
your
right.
love doesn't
He's
change.
right.
The love doesn't change.
It shouldn't change.
But we're just not in a
but how you,
relationship.
but how you treat that person changes. No,
That's the relationship part.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Two could be true. What I'm saying is, yo,
Yeah.
the moment Reggie goes, yo, if you ever break up on me, I'm leaving. She's entitled to leave.
Right.
The omission of trying to influence her man, it's control.
That is
That's
conditional.
not
That's not
control.
But I'm just being clear.
No, fuck
I agree
that.
with
What
her.
he just said, no.
It's
That
a
is
fact.
called a standard that I have for myself.
That you have for yourself.
Yes,
That's
yes.
trying to inject into
Yeah,
another
he's not
person.
disagreeing.
I don't
Yeah.
have to try
I'm
to
injecting this.
I don't have to influence you based on my standards for me.
If you
And
tell
still-
somebody-
and you're not even letting me
Yeah,
finish.
you're right. You're right. I'm
and
listening.
still have
I'm listening.
unconditional love, right?
Okay.
So if my thing is, yo, you can't cheat on me
Okay.
unless I'll leave. That is a standard that
I
I've
have
set
control,
for myself.
Yeah.
That's not control. This is I don't want to be cheated on.
Okay.
But I love you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I will love you regardless of the outcome of what it is that you do. But for me, I won't tolerate being
But
cheated
that's okay.
on.
Did you
That
hear
is
what I
not
just said?
controlling.
You can, SaVon,
That's not
you-
controlling.
SaVon, listen, you can leave. I'm going to be very clear. I said it 4 times already.
Okay.
You can leave whenever you want.
Okay.
SaVon, the moment you tell somebody, yo, if you do this, I'm leaving, you're initiating that. Well, let me finish. It should come naturally from the person is what I'm trying to say. The moment you inject your own thoughts onto another person, bro, whether you like it or not, guys, it's control. and I can call it a standard.
So
Two
should
things could be true.
should I not express how I feel?
You can
No,
express
he
how
never
you
said
feel.
that.
You're
He
not-
never said that.
So
Thank
then
you.
how
You're
can
not
I
listening.
tell you how I feel without
It
it being
should come
controlling?
naturally from that
It is
person.
natural
And
that
you're
I don't
gonna-
want you to fuck another nigga
and you're
while I'm
gonna
with
play-
you. That
that
is
is-
natural. That is a natural
I'm with
feeling
you.
that I'm in a
For
relationship
you.
and I don't want to be cheated on.
Let me
For
say something.
you.
You niggas is gonna play around with that. It should come naturally, and you're gonna land on your fucking face when you think that you should have picked up. Hey, you didn't know that? No, because we never had a discussion about
But
it
they don't understand where I'm coming
to
from,
get
though?
to this place. No,
Y'all
I
are not
get
wrong
it.
to leave.
I
SaVon, you
get
hear
it.
where I'm coming from? For real? You
I
can
get it.
leave whenever you want, brother.
I get
But
it.
what is controlling about me saying, hey, I love you to death and I will
This-
do whatever, but I have self-respect for
controlling.
myself.
That's
I
fine.
guess.
What's
I never said
controlling
there's a
about that?
problem.
But I'm
you're
listening.
saying.
You're not listening, bro.
I am.
You're not
I
listening.
already answered it.
I
Say it
I should have
again.
never asked it.
What is controlling?
Great question.
What
kidding,
is
I'm kidding.
controlling
Yes.
Okay.
about me saying I love you, but if you cheat on me, I have to go because I value myself
That's
a different
fine.
way. What is
Two things can be
controlling
true.
about that?
SaVon, two things can be true. Can I say that? Two things can be true. Why you respect yourself, SaVon, you're also setting a condition. I don't understand. Like, he's
Oh,
not.
yeah, I get that.
It's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
a condition.
What is controlling about that? Is
I
what
don't
I'm
think there's
asking.
anything controlling about it.
What
but let
is
me,
but
let me
answer that, bro?
I
I'm
did. You're not listening. I
Let
just
me say
told
this.
you.
You
It's a
didn't answer
condition.
it.
Let me say
All right,
this.
say your sentence again.
Okay.
If I love you, what? Say it again. I'll tell you the exact word as to where it is, bro.
I love you.
Yeah.
Yo,
We
Rob
are
is
together.
potting.
Yes.
And I say I love you unconditionally.
Right.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
Your point, Devvon, was you can love somebody and not be with them.
That's true.
Right?
Yes.
That
I
is
said that already.
I know.
Okay. He's just going through the motions.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm going to the point
walking
you don't
us down.
understand.
Laying
Yeah.
down the facts.
I love you unconditionally. We are in a relationship. I do not want to be cheated on. I
That's
want this
fine.
to be exclusive.
Because it's one of your standards.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
If-
I understand that.
Yes.
but this is not controlling.
Yeah. All right. Let's look up the definition. I'm about to show you the definition so, you can understand what I'm saying.
That's
Let me
not
ask you a question.
controlling.
I'm
Let
about
me
to
ask
just
you a
look up the
question.
definition for control
If it's
because
a
we going
standard-
over words right now.
If it's
and
a
this is like,
standard,
you can look it up.
Because guess what? I'm ready to be here today and say, fuck it, I'm controlling. By the way,
That's not
fuck it.
controlling.
But it's not.
Can I
don't
read the
think that's
can I read the
controlling.
definition of controlling
Go
real quick
ahead.
to the room?
Go ahead.
Control. The power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events. So again, you can leave if you want, SaVon. You love yourself, you have standards. The moment you also set the condition of saying, if you cheat, it's a condition. You're still entitled to leave.
But
Let me tell you something.
It's
Let me
right
tell you
here
something.
in the definition.
Let me tell you something. If we go by that, can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? From a cultural standpoint, the word controlling has a negative stigma.
Yes, thank you.
Let's
start there.
Let's really think.
Okay.
Controlling has a very negative stigma. When you say that, I go, oh, we're all controlling.
Yeah.
Because
hold on, I got you. Okay.
I am trying to influence my partner to be perfect for me.
Correct.
At all times.
Correct. And that's okay.
To the standard of the word controlling, I fit in that narrative.
That's what I was saying.
But let's talk about culture. Let's talk about the control word as a culture word.
Sure.
We're not here to force upon our it has such a negative connotation that's why when we say controlling,
it feels weird.
Triggering.
It's triggering.
Like, yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm not trying to control you. All I did was tell you and say, you know why I don't think it's controlling? Because at the end of the day, I told you a standard, and it's up to you to make the decision. You have the decision to do what you want with the information I provided.
The power to influence.
That's fine.
No, yeah.
I'm only pulling from the
now
definition.
you're not letting her do what she would have wanted to do.
But I didn't stop you from doing anything. I told you something. I said, hey, if you do that, I won't be here. That's really what's happening.
But you don't think that's influence enough for her to be like, and it's not right though. I want to be very clear. It's not right to cheat.
You got it.
I'm not saying this is right. I'm just saying two things can be true. You can know this is a standard that you don't want, and at the same time set a condition. It's a condition whether we like it or not. Again, it's the word thing.
And that in regards to the word, controlling.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll take that.
I bet.
I am controlling to the definition.
Bet.
As far
I
as
like
the
that.
negative as the negative side of it, I'm not
In
controlling.
society.
My partner can
like
do
that.
whatever you want.
I'm not doing none of that. You
can
never gonna
make-
get me to say that shit.
You can make all your decisions.
Bro, it's right here.
But
Put in. Come on.
I
Come take
influence
some
my
pudding.
partner from day one. Because guess what?
Yes.
We all do it. When
We
you meet somebody
do.
for the first time and you're on that first date and the conversation comes about your ex, guess what you're telling the new girl? You're literally telling them what not to do.
You dirty Mac.
Well, my ex used to blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you what not to do.
Dirty Mac and crazy now.
You know why? Because now we get into semantics. Because when I hear the word control, I've had friends, I've had homegirls who their boyfriends literally control them.
That's the
Where
society.
I lose,
Yeah,
I
but
lose
he's not talking about
relationships,
that.
I lose
Yes.
friendships,
True
I lose
controlling.
valuable things to my life
Yes.
because a
Get
nigga can't
Yeah.
fucking handle his
get
girl
it.
being around other men. He's not secure. So now he is controlling.
Two things
If
can
I
be
tell
true.
you I don't want you to suck another dick while me and you are together,
That's a
I'm not
condition.
controlling you.
That's a
I'm letting
condition.
you know, hey, this is where I am with it, right? You could do what you want to. I'm not controlling you.
It's a
Controlling you
condition.
is, yo, am
a
I
definition
want to
of
go out with my
controlling.
friends. No, you can't go out with your friends.
That's control.
Now I'm
That's
controlling
culturally,
you.
just another
That's
degree.
culturally controlling.
It's just another
To me,
degree of control, SaVon.
culturally controlling.
You're setting a condition when you tell
So
somebody.
then what's the, so how do I set a standard?
you can have your.
So how do I set a standard in my relationship?
Because you're saying
take
don't
a
say
deep
it.
breath, bro. Listen to what
You're
I'm
kind
saying.
of saying like you can't
What
say
I'm
nothing.
saying is, I want you to find someone, SaVon, that naturally loves you unconditionally, as to where you don't have to say these things.
Impossible.
Okay, all right, that's fine. What I'm trying to say is, when you tell somebody a condition, it's a condition.
Okay.
So you can say it all you want. You're right though, bro. You don't want your girl to suck dick. That's a fact. Who does? Who does? Right?
Shit,
I feel it.
I don't know.
I don't know, right? Who knows?
Some of these niggas.
When you
do.
say that shit though, it's a condition, bro. I'm only speaking to the literal definition. Come on, you a writer.
I
Why
think
you
it's-
argue? You know what I'm talking about,
I
bro.
think it's absolutely
Come on.
impossible.
It's a condition.
To find someone that I don't have to say anything to
Right.
about certain things that I say, hey,
Right.
that bothered me, you know? And
That's not gonna
merely
happen.
me saying that bothered me
Yeah. Oh,
no.
is an
You
influence
could
of
say that, you could express that, but Alex is saying like y'all will love each other anyway, like regardless of those things. Like you
Yeah.
guys will still love each other.
for sure. But I'm not trying to control you in the sense of the negative
Connotation.
That's why I said
connotation of that
you said by the
word.
definition. I understand.
By the
completely.
definition, that is a
SaVon,
control.
I'm going solely by the definition, brother. You don't got to black on
Okay.
me. That nigga's about to go crazy. Just by the definition.
That
'Cause you know
word-
me, I'm a literal nigga. I look things up for a living. You know that.
That word is a
I get it.
bad,
I ain't
it's
mad
a
at that.
bad word
Word,
in
yeah.
our
That's
culture.
what I'm saying. That's all
Controlling
I'm saying.
is a bad word in our culture.
Thank you.
I don't like it.
And also,
because I'm not
Sam, when you
controlling.
were explaining your definition of controlling, you were saying like my friends, my family, like that is your definition of controlling,
Yours.
which we all agree with.
It's a negative.
But he
has a
would
negative,
literally looked it up, and I was like, okay, yeah.
It has a negative. It just has a negative connotation in our culture.
And you're not wrong, because it kind of just makes you think like, well, damn, what was it? What happened?
Because I'm controlling. I lay it out.
I don't claim that.
Listen,
I don't claim that.
I lay it out.
But we human.
But if I'm being
Right? We human. It
if I'm being
happens.
objective and I
Right.
listen to his definition of it, I
Right.
go, oh yeah, I am trying to bestow something upon a human to influence you to go a different direction
And you can
or
still dip.
a different way.
And you can still dip.
That's controlling by definition.
By definition.
But we know deep down, that's not controlling.
Sure,
That's not how we use
it could get
it.
crazier.
That's not how we use it.
Like how he said.
Just know,
I get that.
suck dick while we dating, and you gonna be real single.
We're not.
How about that?
See,
Control
what is this
that,
about?
nigga.
Like,
Control
that was
all
not
that,
about
nigga.
this.
Now let me control you, nigga.
conversation was not
Now I'm
about
controlling
this,
all that
like-
shit. Put a dick in your vicinity, nigga. Sniff a dick. Look at a dick. I don't give a fuck if that
This
shit
has
ain't on
been the
X
Need to
video
Know
or porn
podcast.
videos. Fuck it then. Y'all niggas want to talk this bullshit? Fuck the semantics, bro. I'm not doing none of this control shit. I'm not saying, yo, if you look, smell, think about a fucking penis, nigga, I'ma control. Fuck that. We're not doing that, bro. I can't do that. Thank you. That was a
not
great.
what the conversation
Nah,
was
bro, because
about.
I get triggered, bro. I can tell you, I be on therapy
And
all
then
the
he
time.
takes it out on
and then I'll be
Alex.
fucking
That's what
all
you
this
take it out on me.
bullshit.
I be like, yo, just
Nigga want to
listen.
talk about controlling. No, I don't want you to suck no dick.
I think we
I
will.
agree.
don't.
I think we
What
will.
if she
Oh my God,
do?
yo, let's leave it, guys.
If she do, she
Guys,
got
let's
to
leave it.
go.
You see how that works though? Like it's.
Yo, Alex,
We were about to end
you are
right
gonna be in an
here.
open relationship.
I'm not.
Yes.
You're
not.
gonna be in an
You
open.
are.
Yes, you are.
Every single relationship I've been in and I still have in a recent, like it's me and her.
You're gonna
But
open.
again,
Period.
you want to know how the relationships I'm in now, how they work?
How?
I'm Alex all the time.
Okay.
The women I choose allow me to do that, and I let her be her all the time.
The women you choose.
That's open.
I mean, that God choose. My fault.
Multiple.
God, huh? No, don't do
Open
that. It's not
relationships.
multiple.
open relationship.
Open relationship.
I just
No,
figured
not
you
at the
out.
same time.
Multiples.
Not at the
Alex,
same
you
time.
just- I
said it.
You said
Not
you,
at the same
You
time.
said you
I
would
mean,
let
like-
your future wife
Yeah.
before
You
know
said
fiance
it.
get her shit off
If she
before the
wanted
wedding.
that,
Open relationship.
that's not an open
It's
relationship. That's
okay.
a one time.
You're okay with your girl doing her if she lets you do you.
Yo, my dick is good. Like
That got nothing to do with
it
How
does
is not,
because it's
how
a
is
mental
allow-
thing for me.
How
bro.
is not allow? I really want to understand. Hold on. How is allowing your chick to fuck another
Allowing?
nigga before the wedding not an open
How
relationship?
being okay with it.
Okay,
Because
let him answer.
it's
Let him
an
answer
act.
now. Let him answer.
It's an act that she wants to commit, and we're probably gonna agree that it was only a cap in this occurrence because of like how I explained. Yo, you gonna get my dick for the next 50 years? If this is something you want to do for this, cool. Yo, bro, I don't ever want to just swap people's girls. I'm not into that, bro. I just want y'all to be like more high, like thinking with me on some certain shit. Like we've been conditioned to really think some bullshit. Like for real, for real.
Absolutely, I
Like,
agree with you
and I
there.
feel like as men,
Absolutely.
black men specifically, we get so far off in our ego, and I speak from this
I like
personally.
my ego.
I know, I don't have one anymore. I had to dead that shit, bro.
I like my
I
ego.
see shit so clear now. Like in hindsight, and some of the relationships, I'm like, oh my Jesus Christ, how did I never see it like
I
that?
have an ego. Let me tell you something.
I
One time,
do, but it's like how
Hey,
much?
One time, a motherfucker. I was sitting at the bar. It was a little shindig with one of her friends. It was some of her male friends and girlfriends.
Yeah, yeah.
And this motherfucker sat there and bought us both drinks. He bought us drinks.
You ain't like that.
He bought me and my girl drinks. Oh,
Yeah,
this
he-
for y'all. I said,
You ain't like that.
bartender, come here.
Yeah.
I said, get what you want.
Yeah.
What you want to drink? Don't buy my
I like that,
chick
though.
drink. That was
But
weird. I didn't know him like that, and I was like, is he trying to like? It was weird.
I would've poured it on him.
That's a little bit
I
of an
would've- I
ego.
would've threw it on. I
But
would've
there's
poured
certain
it out.
times, even as a man,
I meet you there. I'll do that.
once again, my nature. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, I felt like I had to like territorial in that regard.
Sure.
Like, was I tested just
I mean,
now?
that's fine because you
But that's
recognize
pretty
that's your
fine.
ego. Like,
Yeah.
that's fine.
And
Yeah.
nothing happened. Nobody got cheated on.
No.
You just reciprocated an act that
The
you
energy.
saw.
Yeah.
And that was
I
it.
would have
You
bought a
moved
whole bottle.
Oh, I was on that time.
I would have bought the whole bar,
word,
nigga. You
the
buy
whole
my
bar.
girl a drink, I'm gonna buy yours a whole bar, nigga.
Yo,
give me the mini bar. How much? Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my credit card.
That's
though.
a fact. Swipe the
We ain't
shit
gonna
out of
put
that.
the
And go,
debit.
that's
We
for
gonna put
you,
that on the
baby.
credit.
Let me see you drink it. Fucking
Yeah.
drink it.
And then dispute it the next morning.
You drink it right fucking.
Drink the shit right now.
Yo, shorty, drink it right now.
Then she's like,
Okay.
You gonna get alcohol poisoning off this shit. You gonna,
I want you to yeah.
no.
Fuck that.
Nah,
you
Yo,
could
yo,
be
let
honest.
me
But I
tell you
really
something.
don't want an open relationship though, for real.
Yes, you
Like,
do. You
no,
want
I
an open
don't.
relationship.
I
Yes, you
really
do.
don't.
think you
I think it would work for you.
It's not gonna work for me because every time I never.
So you're
attempted-
controlling. Why wouldn't it work for you? Are you controlling?
No, I just don't want one. I just want one person.
So
But why?
if she gives you
'Cause
some
one
fire
person's
weed,
cool.
if she come back home with some
How-
fire weed,
The fact that y'all are conflating sexual acts and this is literally my point. How are you conflating sexual acts and open marriage? That's just crazy to me. Or open relationships, like
it does go. There is kind of a relation, absolutely. Because if your girl
not the
brings home
same.
some fire za, right?
Sure.
She brings some fire za back.
I'ma check.
And she go, yo, I got some fire za.
I'ma smell
but I
that shit.
fucked. I happen to fuck the my bud dealer and shit, but ugh, he gave us a special, and you're gonna go.
No, see, that's what y'all are getting wrong.
Wait, he never said that. He never said that.
Thank you, Reg.
He never said that.
Thank you,
But here's
Reg.
my question. Hold on, let me finish. If you tell her, yo, why you fucked the bud man? Are you about to, are you controlling?
I would never ask her why she fucked the bud man. I would literally go, oh, so you fucked him?
That's what you did.
That's
like,
what you did now. So now it's either on the both of us now to be like, all right, you fuck that dude because this is not working, and then I go, do I want to do this or not? I'm not going to sit here and ask her why she fucked the nigga. She wanted to fuck him.
But my thing
like,
is,
what?
Now you have some type of condition has been set
What
inside
condition?
of you.
I said the both of us.
Hold on.
No, that's wrong.
Hold
I can't
on.
let you do that. I literally just said we
So if
are
that
going to
happened-
come to an agreement.
So if that
not
happened-
me, I said we are going to come to an
So
agreement.
listen to this.
Okay.
If that has happened, right?
Yes.
If that situation that very
Sure.
situation I said has happened.
Sure.
What is that conversation like, and what are you going to do?
I just told, bro.
What are you gonna do?
I promise you, Dev, I don't do anything, bro. Like,
I fucked the bud man.
niggas don't be believing me,
I
bro.
fucked the bud man.
You fucked you fucked the bud man.
Yes.
Damn, so you was liking that shit. I bet.
Yes.
So now it's up to me to go, do I want to be around this girl all day, or does she want me still? Because did she go do that because she had other reasons? And say, you have conversations of back and forth.
I don't want
bro.
you to leave. Stay with me.
I'm never saying
He
that.
didn't say that.
I'm
like,
never saying that.
Just
You could go.
Just finish the
I'ma go
conversation.
for-
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
you
on.
her. You her.
I'm her.
Go.
Okay.
I fucked the bud man.
Yes.
Stay here.
Maybe.
He already gave you his response to that.
Maybe.
though.
Maybe.
But wait, I
gotta-
want you to stay here. I
gotta
don't want a
see-
maybe.
I got to see where we come together on all of this.
But why are you leaving me?
What's a condition? That's still a condition? Oh, that's not a condition. Thank you. That's not a condition. I keep saying we.
They're just
we.
discussing,
We're just
like-
discussing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh, I can't be here because you fucked that nigga. No, I'm saying, okay.
You're kind
This
of
is what
saying
you
that.
did.
No, I'm not. I could
Okay, okay.
I could literally be okay with it
So
and
now,
just be like, okay, cool.
All right. So now you either take her or you don't, right?
Either take or you don't.
Right? You either take her or you don't.
I want to stay.
You either stay, keep, yeah.
I want him to stay with me. Don't leave me.
That's a condition on her
I don't
side.
want to change.
You're
She's
making
setting
it
a condition, not me.
You just made the
Talking about?
condition.
She's
I
setting a
didn't, I'm ready to. We can just move past this. Ain't no condition.
No, but the
I
moment that
fucked-
you say,
I brought you some
want,
weed.
Dev, we getting conditions. We need to look up these definitions. The moment you say, I want you to stay,
That's a condition.
thank you. That is a condition.
But what I said was, I fucked the
You're
bud man.
influencing.
Here's your weed. I ain't say shit.
No,
You
but
said
you just
stay
said
with
that.
Because you just said, maybe I don't know if I'm going to be here.
No, I said maybe.
So if I come in and I say, I fucked the bud man, here's your weed. I'm not saying nothing. No conditions. I just
Okay.
told you what happened today.
Okay.
Today. Got my Revel bike, fucked the bud man, and fucking brought you
Scooty bike,
Zah,
scooty
Yes.
bike,
right?
scooty bike, scooty
Okay,
bike.
we're moving on.
Yo.
Yes.
And you say to yourself, what are you saying to me?
I wouldn't say that.
You would say anything?
I would literally say, okay, so this is where we are now. Let's see what we want to do. I'm dead ass. Like,
Let's see what we want to do.
yo,
and I
bro,
say,
I'm a
what
type
do
of
you
nigga.
mean?
Yo, you heard that song, bro? Miss one, next 15-1 coming. Like, I really, like.
What do you mean? We'll see what we're gonna do. I'm trying to just continue with the
Babe,
day.
do you still want me? Because you had that sexual act. We're gonna ask questions now. Did you commit that because, yo, maybe it's not the same between us? Or do you want that? Like, what is it?
Okay,
Like,
wait,
it's
watch this, watch this.
conversations
Let me
to
answer
be
it.
had.
Yeah,
Like,
no. It
Can I
was just
go?
I just fucked them and
Can
we're
I go?
good.
Okay, cool. If you just fucked them, then cool.
Okay. No, but listen. Maybe.
That's gotta be cap
But watch.
A.
Maybe
But also,
maybe
like,
that
you're
is
not
cool.
saying
that.
Okay,
But
okay, let's
listen,
SaVon go. Let's SaVon go.
Listen.
I want to hear it.
Let's
May-
SaVon go.
Maybe that is cool, and I do believe Alex. I will say he's very level-headed.
Yeah.
I do
care.
believe. I don't think he gets on this
Yeah,
podcast.
we're all
Like,
projecting onto Alex right now.
I do believe him. If that exchange happened, I think he would approach it that way, right? Let's say he says, "Yo, babe, we go figure it out." They figure it out. He gets over it, right?
Okay.
They cool, right? No
Okay.
conditions, no controlling,
Okay.
no nothing. Let's say it happens again,
Okay.
right? Now this is the second bud man that she fucked.
Okay.
So now, back to your point that you gave me earlier. Now, because of a standard I have set, maybe I have to decide because it's still okay to leave. But the moment she goes again, condition.
wait.
No, I fucked him the second time, and I still want you to stay. That is a condition on her end.
I think you're throwing
But
it off.
listen,
No, it's
listen,
not.
time out.
I
Yo,
have no
Dev,
conditions.
You just went. Dev,
I'm good.
Okay.
Dev,
I'm good.
let me go.
Damn, yo, when he gets involved,
Let me go.
It's a
Let
good
me go.
conversation.
I'm
Can I
good.
go?
I'm here. I'm here.
I have no condition for you.
Okay.
I'm just fucking a nigga.
Can
I
I
was
go?
gonna get back.
Yeah, but you want him to
But
stay.
it's still my decision.
But can I
Like
go?
we said earlier, but SaVon, to answer your question, right? It's still my decision. Like I told you earlier, you can go. The only thing that made it a condition was me saying, yo, you can't cheat. I never said that to Shorty. She just did it.
So you're in a, so you're not in
true.
That's what I'm saying.
See,
like, what are they talking about?
But see, this is where I come from, where I say your foundation of your relationship. Because if I'm in a relationship with you, we make the decision right then and there whether we're going to be exclusive or we're going to be in an open relationship. So when you deny that's not an open relationship, I say, well, what is your relationship? Is it exclusive to each other? Because that automatically entails that we are not supposed to be outside.
An open relationship is the two of us know that we actively have sex with other people.
Cool. So that conversation goes nowhere. So would you be in an open relationship or would you be in an exclusive relationship? Because those are standards and conditions in that relationship.
Certain people, bro. You can cheat on someone and somebody can get over it and be okay. These are not the same conditions to everyone. That's why I'm saying it's morally pride and ego. I'm serious.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You shouldn't cheat on people. I want to be very clear because y'all making me sound like I want to get cheated on. And I hate that.
It's okay.
Like I hate that.
No, it's just good. It's just good talk.
Like if it happened, that's what she did. Like,
but both of these things, it's really black and white to me because either you're in an open relationship and you're allowed to be with someone else, or you're in an exclusive relationship.
You try to be in an exclusive relationship, right? Because people cheat all the time, right, Devvon?
But are they breaking the rules of that exclusive relationship?
Depending on that person, if they had those standards.
See, but
everybody different.
But that's why I say an exclusive relationship, we can automatically assume what the standards, the very surface standards of an exclusive relationship entail.
If somebody
but he's saying everybody's standards are different. So why is it so black and white for you?
I agree. You know why? Because you know why it's black and white? Because if I say we're an exclusive relationship, what is the first thing that we all know what that means?
An exclusive relationship means we want to make sure we are as exclusive as we can be. Don't mistake.
That's bullshit.
But mistakes happen.
That's bullshit.
Hold on. If a mistake happens, then it's open relationship. Come on.
He's saying when a mistake happens, he's just gonna take it for what it like.
That doesn't mean it's an open relationship because a mistake happens.
I understand
That's not a mistake.
what you're saying.
When you fuck somebody else, is not a mistake.
You've broken the conditions of that exclusive relationship.
So who?
The mistake is getting caught.
So you that said we're in an exclusive relationship.
So you're saying it already has conditions, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
That's what. They don't. Y'all
An
get it
exclusive relationship has conditions.
Yeah, I'm good. Y'all got it. We saying the same shit. You didn't even realize we said it.
Guess
you
what?
just put a condition on
No
it.
problem. Guess what?
That's what I'm saying.
He's like, yeah, I did.
Yeah, because that's what a
That's
relationship
your
is.
standard. Like that's your idea of a relationship. But he might not. That's not his idea of a relationship. Like,
Either you fall on exclusive
They're
relationship
about to get out the
or
chair.
open relationship.
according to who though? To you.
I can literally ask everybody in this room right now.
Oh, 8 people.
And say what relationship, what side of the spectrum do you fall on? Because you know why? Because I feel like sometimes we layer things so much. We call it friends with benefits. We call it all kinds of things. Fuck buddies. We have a lot of things. But to be honest with you, it falls into 2 places. Either you're in an open relationship with someone, or you're in an exclusive one. Either we're non-exclusive, better word, or we're exclusive.
What I'm saying, you can be in an exclusive relationship and not have planned to fuck someone. That doesn't mean that it's an open relationship because you fucked someone that you didn't really want to. You was horny in the moment. That's not an open relationship.
Understood. But did you break the conditions of that relationship?
Oh, man.
I'm just trying to understand.
If it's exclusive, bro, sure. But like we said, though, it's still a condition, which is still control, bro.
So what about a non-exclusive relationship?
He gonna go all night.
I thought this
He
was
gonna go all night.
Hold on. Last point. In a non-exclusive relationship, and I just want you to give me a yes or no. In a non-exclusive relationship, are there any conditions?
A non-exclusive?
Yes.
I don't know. Everybody different. I got to be honest with you. Everybody's. It's true. Everybody.
Is there conditions in a non-exclusive?
There can be. Yes, there can be. There shouldn't be though because nobody is exclusive.
But guess what? If I come, I can even break conditions in a non-exclusive. How? Check this out. Yo, I fuck such and such. Damn, I really didn't want you to fuck him. Even in a non-exclusive relationship, if I even bring up a tidbit of not wanting you to do something with that person, I'm breaking the rules of the non-exclusive in that regard. Because now I have an opinion about who you fuck.
When you're exclusive, though, I mean, we need a relationship expert because I'm getting confused.
It's 2 categories.
Wait, I don't think
we either exclusive, baby.
I don't think
that
we're saying
doesn't
it's
have
all
anything
not.
to do with
He's
what
just
Alex
bringing
said.
up variables. That's not even what I'm saying.
I got 2 for you. That's it.
Look,
You
said yes or no.
I don't want girls to play with me like that, and I don't want no nigga to play with you like that, honey. Either we exclusive,
I don't want,
or we non-exclusive.
See, like this is all based on like your standards, though.
That's very true.
Yes,
Yeah,
but I want to
I
I want to hear other arguments on that particular thing.
And that was my argument,
because I'm very
bro.
interested. I'm like, yo, either because you know why?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be played with like that.
Sure.
Where you fall into two, we fall into
can I say-
Okay,
can
but
I
this
say
is where it's
categories?
coming from. Like,
Yes.
you just don't want to be played like that's
Yes.
where all
But-
your like arguments are coming from.
And look, honestly, I'm exclusive out, but based on
He's
what,
like, honestly,
what,
shut up.
what you just said, you said I don't
I-
want to be played like that,
yeah, that's-
which is you.
Me.
Everybody
But
else
this is-
We don't
is
realize we
different.
do it.
Your
is
definition
what
of
I'm
controlling,
saying.
you also said I. See why what we
No,
were talking about?
yeah, I
okay.
get it. I get it.
We're
I get
good.
it.
We're good.
When you say
exclusive and not.
but
I can't wait for
I
the
agree,
comment
though.
section to
They're
tell
not gonna
me
hear me out.
what
They're not
the
gonna hear
other
me out.
one
They're gonna
is.
hear you.
They're not gonna hear me out.
People
They're,
gonna
I
hear
know
you.
they're literally gonna be like, "Oh, Alex, you like an open relationship."
Yeah,
comment.
Yo, look,
Oh,
if y'all have y'all thoughts and y'all feelings on this opinion, please make sure y'all comment below. Even if you go on Apple and comment, we will see all of your comments when it comes to this commentary. I want to know if y'all fall on non-exclusive side, Dev side, Alex side. All of this shit is a great conversation. I think if y'all wanted, we can piggyback this into Patreon if y'all really feel that passionate about it.
I'm done
but
with this.
Before we go over to
Yo, we've
Patreon,
been done with this 30 minutes ago.
before we get to Patreon, we want to hear from you. So please make sure y'all tap in with us, whether it's the DMs. We prefer comments because it's a little bit more visible. So if you go to a comment section, just let us know how you feel about it.
If you comment and give me a scenario, I will literally say non-exclusive or exclusive. That's all I'll say. Exclusive.
All right, but see, you
non-exclusive.
reshaping the whole
That's
question. I don't
cool.
like that because this really started
Because
with
give me
about
something
control.
else.
Hardcore Patreon
This
game.
really started about
Because I
control.
want somebody to
goodness.
give me something.
The
to
man
just
know.
has to
I
turn
want
the
to-
camera
reshape-
off. Like, they're not going to stop.
I want
Like,
We're
my
not
mind
gonna
to be
outro.
changed. I genuinely want my mind to be changed.
We're
And I
not
want
gonna
you to
I
tell
don't
me
want to
about.
change his mind because I don't want to control
It's what
him.
you need to know.
See the
What
difference?
you need
It's
to
when
know.
you
See
need
the
to know
difference?
on the Needs to Know podcast. If y'all want to enjoy more of the content,
Oh, wait,
Dev,
this count.
Dev, come back. Yo, we're in an exclusive fucking podcast, nigga.
Wait, what
Where
happened?
are you going?
Exactly.
We're exclusive, Devvon
talking
Terrell.
Wait,
You
why
can't
is
leave, bro.
I wouldn't be swayed.
What is he doing?
Yo.
It's what you need to know. What
happened?
When you need to know.
Are you mad at us?
On the Need to Know podcast.
Gang.